to carry on. Open your heart, set your mind at ease. Live your life and you'll be free. We're gonna rise, rise, rise. Keep on rising, rise, rise, rise. Keep on rising,
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Matchday Live right here on the Toon Review. As you can see, Billy is sponsoring the show tonight. We've made the screen bigger so you can see, obviously, all the stats and stuff. And, of course, Billy Trey is still with us down there. And so it's just make sure you can see all the stats, etc. So we'll see how this one goes today. But welcome to Matchday Live here on the Toon Review. If you do enjoy the show, as usual, hit that thumbs up button for us. And as you can see, we are under 50 away now from the magical 33,000 subscribers. So if you guys could help us out big style and subscribe if you're new, you do have to be a subscriber to, of course, take part in the chat. So please do subscribe if you're new and like what you see. You can support the channel in the usual two ways. First, by joining the membership, which is the join button underneath us, and of course super chats are available using the $sign under the live chat, and that of course also gets your comment guaranteed to be read out on the show. Right, we may as well get straight into it. Good evening, Billy.
Good evening, everybody. I mean, good evening, everybody.
Oh dear, yeah. Billy needs to be bigger. Look, we've tried.
Real life, I am, believe me.
Yeah, it's just so you can see the stats, guys. And of course, you know, Billy is there and Billy will be co-commentating with me. It's just so you can see all the stats and stuff until we get the software guys are going to show me how to put us all in the middle as well, which will be great. So we just have to wait for that. But like I say, let's just enjoy the graphics and all the stats and stuff like that. And hopefully we'll have a good watch along again. Niall Powell has gifted 5 Toon Review memberships off the belt. Thank you very much, Niall. That is very, very kind, my man. I do want to just say that please give a big shout out to my fiancée, Susan. She's currently down at the hospital in Durham. We've had an awful day today. She got up and she couldn't really move with her kidneys. So we went through for an apparent appointment at Sunderland, and we got there and they told us the appointment was cancelled. Even Susan was in that much pain, she broke down in front of the nurse, and the nurse said, "There's nothing we can do. See you later," kind of thing, which was disgusting. However, she's got home, and the GP's told her to head down to A&E, and that's where she's at the moment. She's awaiting a CT scan. So I may not be here for the full show, but if not, Billy will obviously just take over the commentary. But you know, she's got to have a CT scan and things like that at the minute, so she could be a few more hours down there. And before anybody says, "Well, why aren't you with her?" I've got the kids. So you know, Susan basically told me, "No, you stay with the kids. I'll be okay down there, just sitting in the waiting room." So we'll see what happens through the course of the evening. Turpy's already put, "Sorry, but why aren't you there?" Well, I've just explained why I'm not there. We have 3 kids here who I need to look after, and that's on the wishes of Susan. She wouldn't let me go to the hospital, so yeah, that's just the way it is. But hopefully that's all right, Turpy, no bother, mate. It's you know, we'll see what happens during the course of the evening. Well, let's get the teams up, shall we, Billy?
Yeah, let's have a look.
This is how Newcastle United line up. No particular order. Nick Pope in goal, Fabian Schär, Joe Linton, Tonali, Gordon, Isak, Kraft, Hall, Kelly, Willock, Longstaff. On the bench is Dubravka, Barnes, Asula, Livramento, Almiron, Byrne, Murphy. Well, that's Alex Murphy, Bruno, and Miley. Billy, what are your thoughts on that?
I think it's a little bit imbalanced, I've got to say. I'm glad to see Gordon back off. I did say if he was anywhere near fit, he'd play. We are desperate to win this game. Tonali keeps his place, so the long stuff comes in for Bruno, which is odd. So yeah, well, look, where's he going to play? Left or right? We don't know. It'll be interesting to see how we line up because we don't really know at the minute. I mean, it might be Willock left and Gordon right-minded. We shall see.
But Anthony Gordon, as you predicted, Billy, on last night's preview, back in the lineup, he'll make a big difference today, won't he?
Absolutely, yeah. And if he can get their fullbacks, which he's in the side to do, with Isaac in the middle, maybe Isaac can kind of rectify what he did on Sunday and get a couple of goals tonight.
Hopefully. We just need that kickstart, don't we?
And and I like the bench. Well, the bench is quite strong, so one goalkeeper.
We just want that kickstart. Well, this is how Chelsea line up. They have changed the full 11, as expected. Jorgensen in goal, Disasi, Tosin, Badashile, Kukurea, Enzo, Vega, Dewsbury Hall, João Felix, Mudryk and Nkunku. And on the bench, Bergstrom, Bettinelli, Colwell, Chilwell, Kasaidi, Chukwemba, Madueke, Palmer, and Giu, Billy.
Yeah, the complete change. Whoever plays at right back, I think it'll be Disasi. He's going to get a run around. If Gordon's on that left-hand side, which I hope he is, then he's going to get a run around. I think we can score goals tonight. And Tosin and Badiashile in the centre, are they as strong as what they played Sunday? I don't think so. And Kukurea is certainly, you can get him as well. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to this.
There is a few people fancying this tonight because of the Chelsea lineup. We've got to be careful. Obviously, we don't get carried away. It could be a difficult game. I think it'll still be a difficult game, actually, Billy. Let's be honest. It's not going to be a huge walk in the park for us by any stretch of the imagination, but it's certainly a winnable game, Billy. And I think that's what appeals to me more than anything is the fact that it's definitely a winnable game. This.
Well, it's the middle of the park. If we can take control of that with Joe Linton, Tonali, and Longstaff, I mean, it potentially could happen. We'll have to see, won't we? But I mean, a lot of their players are quite rusty. They played the European games and very little else. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to see how we can get it and where's that going to fit in and his scheme of things. I wonder.
Well, before the game, we'll just fit him into this little bracket here. So if you bear with me, there you go. Good evening.
Hello, how are we doing?
We're all right. What do you think of the lineup, mate?
It's good. I think my box is a bit too big, though. You see far too much of me.
Well, I know it's terrible, isn't it? I mean, it's just yeah. But listen, you're there. So what do you think?
Yeah, it's interesting. I mean, it reads true with what he mentioned in his press conference about. He's taking it seriously, isn't he? So a couple of things we expected. We knew he was going to try and put Longstaff into this lineup. Tonali, of course, didn't complete the match the other day. So fine, he starts Isak because he really wants to go through. Gordon is obviously a surprise one. We weren't sure, a few days after having to have a scan if he would be playing this game, but seemingly he's in. FOTMob and a few other websites have got Willock out on the right wing.
Interesting.
Okay, cool. We shall see if this test works. I mean, at least he's trying something. It's nice to see Lloyd Kelly in at centre half. Strange giving Fabian Schär the armband and everything after the recent strange everything that's happened so far this season. But he's been there the longest, so fine, whatever. Kraft at right back will be interesting as well because we've got a very makeshift right side. Tonali's quite good at wide cover, but Kraft up to Willock on that right is not something we've seen, I don't think, ever. I think this is a first. So, yeah, will be very, very interesting. And Pope, obviously, in goal is good. And I think we were pretty spot on with the Chelsea lineup last night. I think the only thing I got wrong is Vega. I think everything else is what we predicted.
Yeah. A couple of comments come in saying that I've just seen C15 Rises that some of the Chelsea channels are a bit worried about tonight given their lineup. I mean, look, it is a full 11 change for Chelsea. However, this is a lineup that went and played in Europe and destroyed the opposition last week, wasn't it? So we still have to be on our guns, Billy.
Absolutely. That's I keep saying. They've got a European Championships winner in the side, a World Cup winner in the side, internationals to boot. They're a good side at whichever 11 they put out. We've got to be at top of our game today to win it, I think.
Absolutely. We have a new member, Ludi in the Ludi KSA. So I believe that must be somebody in Saudi Arabia. Welcome to the channel, Ludi. Thank you very much for signing up, and thank you for your ongoing support. Now, obviously, is he tinkering with the formation, Alex, do you think, here, or are we just going to see a 4-3-3?
It depends, really. Right. So who have we got? We've got the back four is going to be a back four. There's no way that anybody drops in to play a funny wing back thing, unless Joe Linton's going to join left back or left side of centre half, which he's done once or twice. I can't see it. So it's a back four. You've got Joe Linton, Longstaff, Tonali. Arguably, Tonali and Longstaff could sit. Joe Linton's got license to move, so it could, in certain phases of play, end up being two in midfield with Joe Linton floating. Willock, again, is going to sort of swap from midfield to wing. But I could be wrong. It depends what the instruction is. Maybe the instruction is for Gordon to drop a bit deeper and contribute, and for Willock to try and link up with Isak, because Willock historically has linked up really well with Alexander Isak in a lot of matches. So it is quite a pacey, devastating front three. If we can get them, if we can get them in the right places, and if Chelsea play a bit high, there could be a lot of success for us. We've just got to make sure that there's not as much space. Although Lloyd Kelly is a lot faster than Dan Burns, so hopefully that'll make up for it.
Well, Rocket said 4-4-2. Samsonite Dove says 4-4-1-1. Dimon says 4-4-2. Julie J says 4-4-F-2. Daniel Graham.
We need somebody who can win the ball in the air to play.
Yeah, playing 4-4-2. Who's playing right hand side? Because obviously you're going to play Gordon up front with Isak, and then Willock on the right hand side. But who's going to play the right hand side?
We will find out.
Maybe 4-2-3-1 could be that.
Could be. Daniel Graham, been member for 7 months now. Thank you for your support, Daniel. Heard earlier Susan is in hospital, but fingers crossed she gets well soon. And respect, Paul, to doing the show with what's going on. Thanks, mate. Hopefully, I'll things will sort itself in the course of the evening. But Billy, I mean, it's Chelsea. I know the Chelsea fan channels are still saying stuff like, "Oh, we're worried." But this is still a very strong 11 we're going against with some very, very high class players.
Yep. The fans have got to be at it from minute one. That's the key to it for me. It's got to be a really hostile atmosphere. Vociferous, non-stop cheering, get behind the team, and the players will respond to that hopefully and get us the win. It's all about atmosphere for me tonight. They've got a few youngsters on that side. Let's scare them. Let's scare them to death.
Yeah, and I suppose that's the thing, Alex, isn't it? There is youngsters in the side, but on the flip side of that, they're kind of, big player youngsters. We've got to be on our game, and I think that's what's been the lacking thing. I want to see consistency tonight, Alex, like Bruno was talking about in his post-match against Chelsea at the weekend. Consistency is the key. So we're getting things right in certain parts of the game, but it's keeping that consistency going.
Yeah, I mean, it's a slightly different lineup today. So when we talk about consistency, obviously, Tino's not in the side, Burns not in the side, Bruno's not in the side. So this is a little bit different to how we would normally play a Premier League game. Although, if the rotation players do well enough, Lloyd Kelly could maybe sneak into some starting 11s if he does well. I think this is different. I don't agree with the consistency thing in this respect. This is a cup game. We're trying a few different things. We just need to get through. Performance, in theory, doesn't matter too much. It's about getting through to the next round tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. It's about getting through. There's no doubt about that. But we've been talking about this, Billy, for a while now. That these passage of games that we're playing between international breaks is absolutely massive. And maybe Chelsea, they've changed the full 11. Maybe they don't feel like they need to, perform or need the Carabao Cup as much as Newcastle, but they'll still want to win, won't they?
Of course they will, because these players are only playing in cup games. I mean, very rarely seeing these players in the first 11s on the Saturdays. Yeah. So these players are playing in European games and Carabao Cup games. So yeah, they'll want to win just to get game time, really. They want
to push, don't they? And give the manager something to think about. George Graham, thank you very much for being a member for 2 months now on the channel. Best build-up show in the business, puts mainstream media to shame. Big chance for Willock to show up and a big chance for Kelly too. How are the lads? Thank you very much for your kind words, George. C15 Rice, some Chelsea channels were unsure about their forward line, who plays right wing and striker. Well, I mean, for me, it would be Nkunku up front, I guess. I mean, that's... But João Felix is one to keep an eye on as well, Alex, isn't he?
Yeah. Not on the right. I don't know how.
No.
I agree with the Chelsea fans. I'm not sure what they're going to do because Felix is more of an attacking midfielder. I've seen him on the left. I've seen him a bit deeper. And Nkunku as well is normally a false nine or a bit deeper, or was played as an attacking midfielder. And Mudryk is more of an out-and-out winger. So, be interesting. Dewsbury Hall, I don't know how he's going to fit on that right-hand side. It's a bit weird. I'm not sure how they're going to play. I can see Chelsea fans' concern about what this is going to look like. But I'm sure Maresca's done some homework and the players will know what is expected of them. But there's no excuses. You know, Chelsea, if there's any Chelsea fans watching, there are no excuses at this point. Felix was a 120 mil player for Atletico Madrid. You paid 60 for Nkunku, you paid 80 for Mudryk. To be quite honest with you, with the situation everybody's in with finances in the football world, and we just can't catch the cartel, as we call them, I don't care. You've got 200-300 mils worth of players in most of the forward positions. You've got a World Cup winning midfielder there, Euros Cup winning left back. You've got 3 players in Badiashile, Tosun, and Disasi that we were linked with previously, that you've ended up with all of them. So my heart does not bleed. I don't care if Chelsea fans are worried, quite honestly. Fine, we'll try and go through if we can.
Yeah, indeed. I mean, it's all about getting through the game. And you know what it is? I think for me, it's how we start the game, Billy. It's how we approach the game. It's how we go from the start. Set our stall out, and hopefully it's not setting the stall out to defend constantly. Hopefully it's let's go and give this a go. And certainly the forward players he's picked tonight would kind of dictate that, Bill.
Absolutely, and you've got to start the game how you mean to go on. So it's got to be Newcastle football. It's got to be intensity. It's got to be fast moving. It's got to be on the front foot as much as we can, and it's got to be taking care of the ball when we have got it. Yeah, with the fans behind us, I honestly see a win for us tonight. I really do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
similar to the Man City last year. It's a similar kind of vibe I'm getting for it.
Yeah, absolutely. Charlie says, please may Logan have a big wave, please, and thank you. Logan, hiya, hope you're well. Logan got a package from the Toon Review today. A few little gifts for him. The family's going through a bit of a tough time at the minute, but Charlie, you know what I said earlier on, we're all with you. And, all families go through tough times, as we're going through one now with mine as well, as you know. So just stay strong. That's the main thing. Steve Heddes says, Derek's book arrived today safely, Paul. Thank you so much. I'm looking forward to reading that in my downtime. Looking forward to a good showing from the Toon tonight with you lads. Let's have him. Indeed. Shane says, sending love and best to you, Susan, and the kids, Paul. God bless. Thanks, Shane. Really appreciate that. We're not allowed to post streams in the chat, guys. We are allowed to say that it's on Sky Mix, but Sky Sports Plus or whatever it's called, I haven't a clue. Sky Sports Plus, it's on the red button. Yes, that's an easy way of saying it. It's on Sky's red button. So please make sure that if you're not followed on there, then we can't give any other streams out. We're not allowed to do so. But I'm watching it again through Sky Online, so I'll be a couple of minutes behind. So the usual applies to this game. If you get the kickoff before me, just press pause on your TV. When I say, right, we're underway, then we all press play and we're all in sync together for the match. Please, no spoilers at all in the chat, or you would be removed. But like we say, it's all subscribers in the chat, so we hope you all respect each other and don't put anything in until me and Billy have commentated on it. So thank you very much, guys, in advance for that. We are 42 away from 33,000 subscribers. We've currently got over 2,000 watching across both platforms, so welcome everybody, and thank you to our new subscribers. Katie says, hope Susan's scans are positive. Paul, how's the puppy getting on? He's brilliant. Puppy's just absolutely the most laid-back puppy I could ever wish to have. He is adorable. He's almost as cuddly as Billy, I would say, but not quite, because Billy gives a good hug. But my Xbox doesn't have a red button.
You have to have a look through it, call me Swift. It's
Yeah,
be there somewhere.
It will be there somewhere. It will. I don't have a red button. I'm looking through Now TV, and I've got it. It's ready to go as well. So I'm pretty chuffed with that. I didn't have to spend hours trying to find it like I did in the Wimbledon game. But there you go. William Kane got your shirt today. Thanks very much. Thank you, William, and thank you for. Do you remember that shirt I give away, guys, with the Keegan and McDermott signatures on?
Yeah.
Well, I thought I'd sent that out to William donkey moons ago. And then while I was sorting out the current prizes to send, I found it in the bag. It was still in a parcel addressed to William. So I thought, oops. And he's got it now, though. That's the main thing. Are we still sticking by our predictions, guys, given what we said last night? And now we've seen the team lineup?
Yeah, absolutely.
It's Alex. I'm more pointing at that because, of course, Alex went for
I'm still sticking by mine.
You still think we'll lose 3-1?
I'm scared of Fabian Schär and Emil Kraft on the right against Mudryk with the speed, the creativity of João Felix and Nkunku. I don't know. I just feel like there's low confidence at the moment. The only thing that's given me a bit of positivity is the fact that Gordon's back in this. Tonali's in the starting lineup. I think maybe the only thing I would prefer is if Bruno was in this team, then I might be willing to change my prediction. But without Bruno, we don't really win. I hope I'm wrong. I really, really hope I'm wrong. But I'm just going by everything I've seen so far, and the performances have been okay to a level, despite the defense being awful. I think we'll look okay in parts of the game as we've done recently. I think we'll score. But I think we'll just get undone a few times. And I don't think we'll win, unfortunately. I really hope I'm wrong.
Interesting, because Billy, when we spoke at the top end of the show, you were quite confident once you saw the lineups.
Yeah, I just think we've got a pace there to have a go at them. I think we've got, again, it's the hope being at home. It's key to it all for me. I think the home draw is going to be what takes us through. Mm-hmm. I might be wrong, but I'm kind of hoping not. And I think the atmosphere will be the key to it all for me.
Interesting that Looney Tunes saying there that he's for once he wished Bernard started over Fabian Schär. I'm looking forward to seeing Kelly tonight, Alex. I have to say in the centre back position for a full game.
Yeah, I mean he's got a tough front three to defend against, especially because there's probably going to be a lot of flexibility and rotation with Nkunku and Felix. I'm not quite sure how this is going to look, but yeah, exciting because he's a decent age centre half who's ready to go, Premier League experience, got good passing range. He's ready. He's ready to be used. And we've had issues with pace at the back. Kelly's very fast. For his position, he's very fast anyway. So, yeah, I'm shocked it's taken this long for him to even play, and I want to see him in the Premier League, really.
Mm. By the way, there's some huge ties tonight in the Carabao. There's Newcastle, Chelsea, Brighton, Liverpool, Tottenham, Man City, Man United, Leicester, Villa Palace, and then of course Preston, who is still in the tournament, taking on Arsenal. So there's some big games tonight, guys, and let's hope that. I mean, let's go through the game. I mean, Tottenham, Man City. Who would you rather see through in that? I mean, we're all Tottenham, aren't we?
Yeah,
I mean, we beat Man City last year in the Carabao, so I'm not.
Oh, we did. Yeah, we did.
Spurs would want to win this more than Man City. I would imagine.
Yeah, Brighton, Liverpool. Do we really
couldn't care less?
They both lose.
Man United, Leicester. Come on, the Foxes. Preston, Arsenal. Preston, and Villa Palace. Oh, interesting.
I'd rather we just won our game, to be fair.
Oh, Alex, I'm just having Will you stop being a doom-monger, man? I'm just trying to spread the word of the EFL trophy. It's not the EFL trophy; it's a Carabao Cup.
Well, I'd much rather Eddie Howe had given Sean Longstaff the captain's armband tonight. I think it's disgraceful that Fabian's got it after his performances so far this season. It's Sean's birthday today.
I actually agree with that. Yeah.
Well, there's murmurings of a new contract. He's in the starting lineup, and it's his birthday. I thought give him a little confidence boost, potentially give Sean the armband for today. I don't think Schär is a leader anyway on the pitch. So I don't think he deserves the armband. I don't think he's done anything. I think Nick Pope probably deserves it more. I don't really know who else could warrant it. Maybe Joe Linton, but he's a bit angry. So yeah, I don't think Schär deserves to be captain tonight. I think he's lucky.
I agree with you, but I can see why he's done it. It might get him concentrating.
But he doesn't deserve it.
agree.
I
I
wouldn't
agree.
manage the same way. I'm not a
I
manager.
agree,
I would.
but I
think
can see
it's
why he's
gotta
been
be
in.
earned.
Yeah. Kenzie says, big game for Willock this. He's been awful, unfortunately, since coming back. At best, he should be a squad player, but if he has any hope of being here next season, then he needs to start producing. We've got a super chat from Kieran. Thank you, mate. I just want to say again, as I put it in chat, Ali Ron, but my brother's girlfriend is expecting their second baby. Wow. Well, hopefully everything goes okay with that, Kieran, and a new little Newcastle fan is welcomed into the world. Guys, there's still people asking if it's on TV tonight. It's on Sky. It's on
Sports Plus, red button.
Thank you, Billy. I wonder how many times he's going to say that tonight. Sky Sports Plus red button. He'll be saying it when he goes to bed.
All the games today, you just select the Newcastle one clearly.
Yeah, C15 Rice says I only see the City game and the Liverpool game.
That's like they're on the normal channels. You have to go to Sky Sports Plus, which is number. I can't see which number it is.
Yeah, but I'm on Now TV, and it's. I just clicked on the Carabao Cup, and it brought all the games up. I'm just going to put mine streaming. Oh, of course, bollocks! You stupid man. I use Opera, and unfortunately, Now TV doesn't work through Opera, which is a pain in the ass. So I am just hauling up. That's right, Billy Chrome, yes. But it won't let me move. What? Give over, man! Honestly. These bloody computers, Billy.
I know.
I just now need to resize Google Chrome because it's a little bit too big for my little. No, well, I've got big screens actually, but there you go. Right, okay. Now TV.
I didn't know, aren't you?
Well, it takes me, Billy. Luckily, I'm quite quick with my fingers, mate. So it doesn't take me very long to sign in. Yes.
Players on the way out anyway.
Thanks, mate. I'm signed in now, so there you go. That was very quick. And hopefully, if I click what's on again, it'll take me straight to where I was before. Which, yes, Colossal Cup games. And there you go. Hit play on there. I will knock the sound off on there. And make it full screen. There we go. Alex, we'll catch you at half time, mate. Hopefully, we'll be winning the game.
Fingers crossed. See you soon, everyone.
See you later. That's over.
Take care, mate. So that was Alex. He'll be back at, of course, half time. I'm just seeing the handshakes going on now, Bill.
I'm slightly ahead of you. I'm not sure you can pause on this either because it's red button, but I'll try.
I think you can. I think you can pause the red button. Of course you can.
Yeah, you can, yeah.
Yeah. Any TV you can pause now. Keith Truscott, thank you very much for your super chat. Just loved seeing a Toon fan call a Chelsea fan a wanker as the camera panned around class. What? Yeah.
That's what I mean about being hostile. No point welcoming them in and giving them cups of tea and cucumber sandwiches.
Absolutely. So, guys, remember, just, for everybody that's just tuning in now, I'm watching it through Sky Online, so I'm slightly behind. So if you get the kickoff before me, please do press your pause button, and then I'll tell you when our kickoff. So we'll say, right, we're underway. Everybody press play, and we'll all be in sync together for the whole game. So I'm looking forward to this one, Billy.
Yeah, me too.
We're 39 subscribers away now. 39 subscribers away from 33,000, guys. So if you are new and you like what you see, please do hit the subscribe button and come and be part of this incredible community that we have here on the Toon Review. And of course, please keep hitting that like button for us as well, because the likes are still vitally important to the channel. The flag's waving, Billy. It looks it is a nice night for football up here in the Northeast.
It is, yeah.
So let's get at him, eh? Let's get at him.
It's one of them classic St. James's Park nights under the lights.
Yeah, indeed. Just get this ready. Get my clock ready, Billy. Simon Yorkshire, thank you very much for your super chat. We'll beat Chelsea and you'll reach 33,000 subscribers. Well, I mean, that's some night, Billy, if that happens, mate.
Yeah, it will be.
Yeah. Just looking at Mudrick there with this huge neck tattoo, but he's very hard to sort of
recognise these days,
recognise now without his blonde locks, but the Cookie Monster certainly isn't.
Hopefully it'll be a bit like Samson.
Yeah. Do you find it strange that Chelsea don't have a shirt sponsor, Billy?
It's very odd, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, it's back to the old school, isn't it? I mean, I don't know. It's very strange. Over 2,000 watching now, guys, across YouTube and X. So thank you very much for tuning in. And God help us, Chris Kavanagh is the referee, Billy.
Indeed.
Oh dear.
What, pause. Give me a shot when you're starting.
Okay, I'm ready to start any second now. We are underway at St. James's Park. Here we go. So literally, I'm only a couple of seconds behind the actual TV by the looks of things. But here we go. Long ball forward by Chelsea. Immediately won in the air by Fabian Schär. Tonali tries to knock Nkunku over. And it's cleared away by Newcastle United. So I'm taking a particular interest in this start, Billy, to see how we go. As Gordon immediately tries to shut down Jorgensen.
Gordon's on the right.
Yep, and immediately makes a very, very good, strong tackle there. I think it was Badiashile, wasn't it? That he's just ran through there. He looks up for it, Billy.
He does indeed.
And if we can continue that throughout the team, then we could be in for a very good night.
Yeah.
Badiashile to Enzo now. Back to Badiashile, and Cucurella will bring it away for Chelsea. Long ball across the field. Lloyd Kelly, that's not a great header. Tried to head it down to Fabian Schär. He's given it straight to Nkunku. And Dewsbury Hall with a left foot shot straight at Nick Pope. And we could have been one down there, Billy.
Yeah, lack of concentration from Kelly there, wasn't it? Trying to be cute with the ball and nodded it to a Chelsea player, which could have been dangerous for us.
Ball has gone out there, through into Newcastle United. Yeah, he was just trying to nod it back across to Schär, wasn't he? And then didn't get enough on it. And when you've got a player like Nkunku breathing down your neck like that, it looks like João Felix has gone to the left, Billy, and Dewsbury Hall's playing the right-hand side.
Yeah, and well, it's quite fluid for Newcastle. I've seen Willock and Joe Linton on the left flank so far.
Yep, here is Joe Linton, back to Lewis Hall. And now back to Lloyd Kelly again. Kelly takes his time, pings one over to Fabian Schär, then out to Emil Kraft on the right. Gordon started on the right, Billy.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, people saying Willock on the right.
Nice bit of football this by Newcastle. Isak, and a chance for Joe Linton. He's hit the post.
Oh, he's got a score there.
I'm not sure where the flag might be up against Big Joe. He acknowledges the ball from Isak. It was a wonderful ball from Isak. Brilliant pass. And, Big Joe just couldn't get it under control. He's hit the post. I'm not sure where the flag went up. It did take a funny bounce, though. A higher bounce than I think Joe was anticipating there, but that could have been a goal for Newcastle. In fact, no offside flag. He's hit the post.
I don't know why he's going with his right foot. Why not go with your left?
Yeah, it was a tap-in. It was a tap-in. But a fabulous ball from Isak, Billy.
Yeah, unbelievable pass. Bent it round all the defenders. Dion Rush and Joe Linton. Who strangely went with his right foot. I think he should go with his left. He's a left-footed player.
Yeah.
And then crushed it against the post, but he should have scored, really.
Well, we could have had goals at both ends in the first 3 minutes of this game. And already Newcastle really showing a physical side here. Emil Kraft now plays it back to Schär, who's just inside his own half. And Kelly going sweeping across the back four now. Lewis Hall to Joe Linton, who'll be gutted he didn't score there, but he's played a lovely ball in for Lewis Hall. Hall goes on a run and he's brought down. And that's a foul there by Disasi, and it's a free kick to Newcastle. What a start this is, Billy, to the game.
Yeah, but very promising to start. We've done this a few times this season, haven't we? That's a yellow card for me.
Yeah. I mean, Lewis was a weird down the left-hand side there had he been able to continue. So I agree. I think it was a professional foul and should have been a yellow card. It's not, however, but there you go. There's all the match stats for you guys. They will update all the time throughout the match as well, so you know what the crack is throughout the game as well. All the yellow cards, red cards, substitutions will all appear on the team lineups as well. Hall whips one in, and Jorgensen's lost it, and Chelsea managed to get away with it. Here's Felix. Tonali. Oh, he won the ball. Shuley.
Oh, referee, come on.
I mean, he knew what he was doing there, João Felix. But that was a good ball in by Lewis Hall. Jorgensen was full stretch and could only palm it down, but Chelsea...
They got away with it there. They got away with murder there, didn't they?
Absolutely. I think it was a foul, actually, by Tonali, but never mind. But a very, very positive start, this by Newcastle. Dewsbury Hall now for Chelsea. Lewis Hall, who's been all over the pitch so far. And Newcastle really biting in at Chelsea early doors, Billy.
Absolutely, it's fantastic to watch. This is what I wanted to see. I want to see this. I want the crowd to be loud. We obviously can't hear it, but I imagine this kind of start will get the crowd up. Yeah, this is exactly what we wanted to see. And if Joe Linton had scored, it would have been the perfect icing on the cake for me.
This is the intensity that we were talking about that we want to see. I can't believe we haven't had 5 minutes yet. There seems like so much happened in this game already.
That pressure again from Isak, and he's just kicked it straight to touch. Brilliant from Isak.
Yep. It looks like we've had a kick up the arse, Billy.
Anyhow, I'll be very pleased with the start. I know it's only 5 minutes, and we've done this many times this season, but it's a promising start.
It's about staying switched on. Dewsbury Hall. João Felix had made a good run there, but he wasn't spotted by Dewsbury Hall. It went right through the middle. But again, good pressure from Isak. Disasi now for Chelsea. Enzo, Disasi. They're going backwards, Chelsea here. Great pressure, but Joe Linton slips, allowing Disasi a little bit of time. And Joe Willock comes in and wins the ball. Throw into Chelsea. Well, this is old school Toon, this, Billy.
Good cover from Joe there, wasn't it? Little Joe, I should say.
Yeah. Little Joe and Big Joe working hard, sitting in a tree.
Kissing.
Yeah.
Look at that from Kraft. Brilliant. Oh, come on, ref. Will you piss off?
Yeah, he seems a bit whistle happy, but it is very early doors in this game yet. As Cucurella takes the free kick for Chelsea. Tossin now plays it forward. Of course, could have been in a black and white shirt this season, but decided to go to Chelsea where he is not a starter.
No, but he's getting paid an awful lot more money and he hasn't had to move out, has he?
Yeah, well, that's very true. Share with a long ball, beautiful ball, looking for Gordon, but Jorgensen's quick off his line, but can only find Longstaff. Longstaff now to Gordon. Gordon can't quite get it back to Sean, and Chelsea break with Mudryk, and that's not a great ball by Mudryk. Longstaff intercepts really well and plays it to Lewis Hall. Hall, good ball back to Willock now. Willock out to Joe Linton on this near side. Willock makes a forward run. It's played in. I think Willock and Isak just getting in each other's way a little bit there, Billy Bob.
Yeah, they did. Isak dropped a little bit deep and Joe went a little bit further forward and they got in each other's space there, which is unfortunate. The keeper looks very shaky, incidentally. Jorgensen looks really, really shaky.
Yeah, he does. Which is only beneficial for us, Billy.
Go on, lad.
I'm really impressed by this start, Billy. I have to say. I mean, we're 7 minutes, 5 seconds in. It's been tremendous to watch so far.
Outstanding. It really has been a good start. And we should be 1-up. Oof.
I tell you what. Jesus.
What was doing there? Christ.
Chelsea, with Dewsbury Hall here, heading towards the Newcastle penalty area, has to turn back to Disasi. In for Vega. Vega now brings the ball forward. Little ball into Enzo. Enzo spots the run of Dewsbury Hall. It was never finding him. And Lewis Hall manages to clear.
Wow. Did you just see that with a ball in the air?
I think you did, Billy. I think you very possibly did. Mudryk now on the left-hand side. Cucurella's made a good run to the byline. Pulls it back. Chance for Vega. Deflected wide. Great defending back by Joe Willock. Oh, Chelsea were ahead there, but Nick Pope had a feeling, Billy, that it was going to be deflected there into the corner. But great defending back by Willock.
Yeah, it's strange, isn't it? How on top we've been yet. Their attack here could be one down. Brilliant for Joe Willock to get back. And
Tonali as well.
The two of them, yeah, the two of them. Joe Willock gave the slide in to put him off and Tonali to just deflect it wide. Brilliant defending.
Could have so easily dropped in that far corner, but it went wide of the post. But again, a good run, a good overlap by Cucurella, which he's good at doing. Dewsbury Hall takes a short free kick. Enzo now plays it to Cucurella. Good. That looks offside to me from Dewsbury Hall, but nothing given as yet. Dewsbury Hall clips it across, headed away, and that's going to be another Chelsea corner. I thought Dewsbury Hall was offside when they played it back to him there, but I can't see across the whole of the pitch, unfortunately. Chelsea just asking a few questions of their own now, Bill.
Yep, they're going to come into the game at some point.
Yeah,
but you know, was that Isak with the header, clearing header there?
I think so.
Yeah, no VAR tonight.
Dewsbury Hall again on the left foot, right into that bunched up 6-yard area, and Lewis Hall heads it out of danger for a Chelsea throw on the far side.
I wanted Pope to be a bit more forceful there and come out and catch that.
Well, we talked about that at the weekend, didn't we, in Sunday's game? And
he just named his line. You know, that's not the thing to do when you're in goal. You got to come out and take control of your area. He didn't do it at all. Then
Absolutely. Chelsea now getting a little bit of a foothold on the game after a quick start from Newcastle. And again, it's out to Mudryk on the left-hand side. Mudryk trying to take on Emil Kraft now. Just clips the ball across. It's gone right across goal. Joe Linton heads it away. It's not a great header by Joe. Straight to Enzo. And Chelsea now with Dewsbury Hall. Hall he did get fouled there. He fell over. And rightly so, play goes on. Joe Linton may have had a couple of studs on his foot there. And they're not going to keep that in. Long ball across the field, and Newcastle get a throw in. It was a terrible pass that across the field for Mudryk. There was no way he was going to keep that in unless he was goddamn Superman. Here's Tonali. Isak, Tonali. Lovely first-time football from Newcastle. Willock. Oh, I mean, that was a ball to set Gordon away, but Gordon, even Usain Bolt wouldn't have got to that, Billy.
No, he should have been better there, Joe. Had lots of space to put it into, but not that much space.
Yeah. Tosun now has the ball for Chelsea. Vega. But it's as we said, Billy, this Chelsea team may be a complete replaced 11, but they can still play some football, these guys.
Well, yeah, you just don't give them any encouragement. And, Sean giving the ball away to start that last counter-attack up may have given a bit of encouragement.
Yeah. Jorgensen, ball out wide to Mudryk. Now João Felix. Felix cuts inside of Anthony Gordon. Taking his time, cutting across the field here. Lays it up to Enzo. Enzo to Vega. Vega turns. Inside to Cucurella, who seems to have a bit of a free role on that left-hand side.
Yeah, he's playing the false back role, isn't he? Like Kyle Walker does for Man City.
Yeah.
Like Livramento was doing on Sunday for us.
Excellent pressing again from Tonali, Billy. I mean, he's biting in. Great work by Joe Linton to win it back as well from Enzo, but Chelsea get the look of the bounce. And Cucurella has gone down about 3 times now, trying to win free kicks.
Well. We've got one for that one. Absolute tosser.
I've noticed a few times, Billy, that he's gone down. I mean, that was a free kick, I think, there. But over the other side of the field, there's a couple of times that we've gone in and stood up to him, and he's complained to the referee. Like, what does he expect us to back off him all game?
I'm liking little Joe's physicality tonight and his defensive work, actually. It's been very, very good.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Enzo now for Chelsea. Plays it to Tosun. Pressured by Isak. And he's given away. And here's Isak now. Tonali's inside him. Didn't give him it. But he has laid off to Joe Linton now. And it's going to be a corner to Newcastle. But Isak could have played Tonali through.
He tried. He got blocked. You've got to give the defender credit there.
Yeah, I didn't see whether he actually tried to pass it there. No, he did. He did. Sorry. My apologies. He did try and set Tonali through.
Yeah, we'll give Justin credit.
Yep. Good defending, but a corner for Newcastle. Lovely. What I'm liking about Newcastle's game tonight, Billy, is the first time passing is there. They're knocking it around first time.
Yeah, it's crisp first time passing. You can't defend it, can you?
Not at all. In comes the corner for Newcastle to the back post, and Joe Linton can't put his head on it. And I don't know why we get excited about corners.
Tonali took that one.
Yeah, but again, I mean, it's nice to see Tonali on a set piece, but again, it's this back post thing.
I'm aiming for Dan Burn, he ain't there.
Well, I mean, Dan Burn, yeah. Chelsea have the ball back now with Nkunku. Disasi lays it into Vega. Again, getting pressed. Well, Vega's pinged the ball over the top, but that's going to go all the way to His Holiness Nick Pope. Still goalless. 13 minutes and 15 seconds gone in the game. It's been a very, very free-flowing game of football. Excellent to watch so far. Emil Kraft sees a run of Gordon and finds Anthony Gordon. Cucurella all over the back of him. But Gordon does really well. Still Gordon. He's running out to play, though. And it's a throw into Chelsea on the far side. I mean, that is a ridiculous haircut for any kind of man to have, in my opinion, Billy. It just...
Especially footballers and podcasters.
But why would you want to look like the Cookie Monster? I don't get it. Why would you want to look like the Cookie Monster? Mental. Absolutely mental. But hey, everybody has a choice in life, and that's his to have his hairstyle like that.
The Mediterranean style of things, isn't it? They're very, very...
Indeed, Billy Tree. Yes. Great pressing again by Willock. Dewsbury Hall comes in to pinch the ball away from Joe Linton, though. Vega, Dewsbury Hall. Back now to Tossen. He's got to be quick here, and he is. Gets it to Jorgensen, the goalkeeper,
Also
who in
got
turn
pressing.
gives it straight out to Badiashile, who will bring it out for Chelsea. Another player that was originally linked with Newcastle United, of course. The two centre-backs, Badiashile and Tossen, both linked, Billy.
I think Badiashile, again, he's linked again, isn't he? Or is it? No, it's Sarge, isn't it? Ex-Monaco.
Disasi, yeah. Ooh, that's a rifled back to
Pressure him,
Jorgensen.
pressure him.
Yeah, this is excellent pressing from Newcastle United so far. It's all the way up the other end of the field now with Nick Pope.
But
they are causing.
Well, they tried something now that they tried Sunday, long ball, and Kunku flicked on. There was no one beyond him, so it was just a waste of time for him.
Yeah,
that's positive for us.
Great strength by Joe Linton on Disasi. Finally, the referee has no option but to blow his whistle and give a free kick to Newcastle there. Disasi all over him.
Why did it take him 20 seconds to give the free kick?
Share now for Newcastle. Lovely ball into Willock in the centre circle. Isak pings one back to Lewis Hall now. On to Joe Linton. Lovely bit of football from Newcastle again. And now Joe Linton heads towards the penalty area. Willock's making a great run. Willock to the byline, clips it across to Tossen just gets his head to it. And Nkunku tries to bring it away for Chelsea. He now finds Disasi. Disasi plays it on for the pacey Nkunku. Share comes across. He doesn't get there again. And he's going to get a yellow card.
Of course he is. That's ridiculous. Again.
And again, he's making that commitment. And, why not just see him down the line, Billy? Don't go in and make a tackle. Just see him down the line. He's miles late again.
Yeah, he is. I mean, Lloyd Kelly was doing the Dan Burn role. He got pulled out. Sheffield's had to come and cover. I don't know if he got the ball or not. They haven't really showed a close-up of it.
No, he didn't get the ball. There's no way in hell he got the ball. No way in hell he got the ball, Billy. But it's one of them again.
I think Benoit Badiashile trying to make out his last man, and he should have been a red card.
Well, the problem is, Billy, I mean, he could have just turned, couldn't he, and seen Nkunku down the line and then just held him up. There was no need to fly in like that.
I think the pace he was coming at, he kind of stopped himself from doing that, didn't he?
But the thing is, we all know Nkunku is rapid. Absolutely rapid.
Yeah, I didn't like the way that Lloyd Kelly was pulled out of position. That was probably more of a bad thing for me.
Yeah, I mean, it was a quick break, wasn't it? Really quick break from Chelsea. Disasi knew exactly where Nkunku wanted the ball, played it in. Nkunku, I mean, he turns the afterburners on. He's extremely quick. Free kick from Enzo, long to the back post, where it's headed away by Kraft. Not a lot on it, though. And a cross comes back in. That's going out of play for a goal kick. Whipped in, but too much pace on that from Disasi and out for a goal kick, Billy.
Yeah, it's very much that they've got more possession than what they had on Sunday against us.
Yeah.
But I still think we're creating the better stuff and playing the better stuff.
Yeah, I think we're playing well so far. Share with a long ball, and that's looking for the run of Isak as the referees took a tumble there in the middle of the pitch. I'm not sure whether he bumped into anybody, but that was quite
good
funny.
Play for Isak, that. Good play for Isak to hold it up and get a phone for us.
He's played well so far, Isak. He's made some very good runs. Emil Kraft with a throw in for Newcastle. 3/4 of the way inside the Chelsea half now. All the way back though to Fabian Schär. And Lloyd Kelly now will ping it across to Lewis Hall. Hall has a look, see what's available. Out to the left again to Joe Linton, who's had a very, shall we say, entertaining start to this game, Billy.
Yeah, he's been massively involved, hasn't he? And you want Joe to be involved, otherwise it's a waste of time being in there.
Should have scored, of course.
Yeah, he should have.
But, lovely taken down by Joe Linton on the left-hand side. Plays it into Willock now. Willock running a toss in. Willock to the edge of the box. Seeing what's available. Squares it across to Longstaff. Longstaff didn't have a clue what he was doing there. I think he tried to play it through for Willock, but he had to get past 5 Chelsea players. Good idea, but you need a bit of a more elite player to play that kind of pass. Here's Willock. Newcastle building again outside the Chelsea area. Chelsea, though, defend it. And Dewsbury Hall has it. And Longstaff crashes into him.
Oh, dear.
And it's a free kick to Chelsea.
Yellow, maybe. That's a bad one, that is.
Yeah, he's shown the yellow card. I mean, I don't know whether Sean lost his balance or not, Billy, or whether he just went through the player. I mean, we'll see here on the replay. Dewsbury Hall took a heavy touch. Oh, dear.
I think Sean was worried about that being a red, you know.
Yeah, that was a nasty one from Sean. I mean, he's pleading his innocence, but you can't plead your innocence with that, mate. I mean, I mean, I know Dewsbury Hall took a heavy touch, didn't he? And it was kind of a 50-50, but Dewsbury Hall got there a lot quicker than Sean did.
He got there as quick as he could. And he caught him in the showers. He was that late.
Yeah. It was a nasty one. So that's 2 players on yellow cards for Newcastle in the first 20 minutes. And the ball is with Jorgensen again. Plays it out to Kukurea. Longstaff on the back of him, forcing them back now again to Badiashile, to Enzo. Enzo turns, plays the ball to Mudryk. Inside now. Good bit of play that by Chelsea. Long ball again over the top. Lewis Hall has to be careful here. Dewsbury Hall breathing down his neck. And Lewis Hall does absolutely brilliantly. Plays the ball forward for for Willock. Willock giving chase on Tosin. But Tosin gets it back to Jorgensen. Out to Badiashile. And now Kukurea. It's end-to-end stuff, Billy. I mean, both teams are playing some good football.
Yeah, we've slowed down a yard or two, though, Paul. It's a bit concerning. We're not getting anyone.
Oh, Share again. Terrible touch. And that lets João Felix through. Felix on the edge of the box and blasts it over the top. And again, a poor touch from Fabian Schär, who is so bang out of form at the moment, it's not even funny.
Yeah,
I don't know what he was trying to do there.
When he thought about fouling him, then he did stick a foot in. So
he did.
He's lucky, really.
Yeah.
But I was just saying, we look a yard slower than what we have done, and we've slowed down. We're nowhere near the press now, and Chelsea are starting to take control of the game.
I mean, that's tremendous skill from Felix, isn't it? I mean, he cuts one way, then the other. He has 4 Newcastle players all over the place there, but fortunately for us, nothing came from it. Here's Joe Linton now on this near side. Cuts inside. Looks to see who's available for him. Isak gets the ball now. Willock and Isak look the same, Billy. Is it just me?
No, it's just you, yeah. You can't say at this day and age.
I'll piss off. Anyway, Newcastle have a throw in right down on that far side there. Gordon leaves it for Emil Kraft. And Emil Kraft sort of comes back a few yards, so he's not so far down the field there. Longstaff tries a first-time ball into Emil Kraft. Emil Kraft bundles over. I think it's Mudryk, and it's, I think the referee's just give a goal kick, hasn't he, from there? He was never getting that return from Longstaff in a million years. Mudryk spied it, got in front of Emil Kraft. Kraft bundles him over.
It's good alert play from Mudryk defending. It's not what you associate with him, but yeah, he did the job perfectly well there.
Oh, Badiashile, I mean, that was a piece of class there, because if that went wrong, passing it across the box like that, dear God, hearts and mouths from the Chelsea fans. Here's Badiashile again for Chelsea. Enzo in support of him. Still in their own half at the moment, Chelsea. And Newcastle again win the ball. Tonali blocks it, and it's with Joe Linton. Tonali, for me, Billy, he's doing the dirty work tonight and doing it really well. It's 3 or 4 times he's intercepted the ball.
Yep. Yeah, he's been outstanding so far.
Ball back to Fabian Schär now on the halfway line to Longstaff. Longstaff turns. I don't know whether that was on purpose or whether he forgot the ball there, but Schär brings it over the halfway line. Ball down the line, not a great one for Tonali, and it's back with Jorgensen.
Yeah, we've lost a bit of control of the game now. Chelsea definitely controlling the possession, and probably a little bit on top now, I would say.
Isak has scored! It's 1-0 to Newcastle. It's a terrible giveaway, and in comes Isak to score, and it's time to grab your granny. I don't know what to say, but she's going to buy a new handbag right now in Eldon Square. It's 1-0 to the Toon. Great play, Billy. Great interception. Joe Linton, great tackle on Vega. Tonali plays it through for Isak. Isak slots it home. How's your father? It's 1-0.
Yeah, I was just saying that they were taking control of the game and possession and looked the better side. And then that happened. Joe Linton, fantastic pressure on Vega. Vega went down trying to get a free kick. It was never a free kick. Lovely little subtle pass from Tonali to Isak, and he don't miss from there.
It's 1-0 to Newcastle out of absolutely nowhere. Great work from Joe Linton, then Tonali, and then the finish from Isak is a cracker. Just slots it home. That was a confidence finish that we needed to see from Isak. And the Toon lead, Billy.
100%. Commentator's curse has worked for us for a change.
Well, it normally is with you, isn't it? Whatever you say, something else happens. It's bizarre.
Oh, dear me.
But we have a goal lead, and wow. I mean, Chelsea trying to be clever, playing out from the back, Billy. The way we're pressing, they were bound to be caught at some point, and of course they were. And
Well,
they
yeah.
have been again here.
They have, yeah.
Oh, come on.
Just
Joe
good
Linton
forward.
again. He's been a monster in this first half. Brilliant from Joe. Tonali outside the box. Hits it. Oh, just wide from
What a
Tonali.
great effort that is.
Oh, my goodness me. That could have been two. Wonderful play from Joe Linton again. He squares it to Tonali. Tonali says, right, I'm having a crack here. And it's inches wide.
Oh, that is so close. That is so
Goodness
close.
me.
And I was just saying as well about the press not being as forceful as it was, and it's back to where it was here now. Tonali's an inch away from scoring now. Outstanding.
Kelly now brought down for Newcastle by Nkunku. It's a free kick in the Chelsea half again. Kelly will take this for Newcastle. I think Gordon's waving to come across and take this. But that, I mean, bloody hell, Billy, in the space of 30 seconds, I mean, the first goal there, we weren't even ready for. It was a goal kick to Chelsea, and then all of a sudden, it's in the back of the net.
Yep, it was just it was just a great press from Joe Linton, wasn't it? Outstanding.
Bloody hell. 1-0 to Newcastle. 25 and a half minutes into the game. Lewis Hall with a free kick. Isak has come to the left in acres of space here. Floats the ball across, takes a deflection. Willock's flick on! It's in the net again! It's 2-0 to Newcastle! How has it got in? I don't really give a shit. It's
OG.
2-0.
I think it's an OG.
I think it is an own goal, but it's time to go and grab your granny as well, because she's off to see Grandad and smoke his peace pipe, baby. 2-0. Great work from Isak, Billy, but the crosser takes a deflection off Nkunku. Willock flicks it on. I think it is an own goal, but it's, I mean, Willock does really well to get the flick on. It creates all sorts of panic, and I think it's Disasi.
Yeah, I think it's
Disasi puts it in his own net, Billy.
I don't know if Willock can claim that. Was it on target? We don't know. But again, it was a good set piece, actually. It was a short set piece. Isak heavily pulled wide. They had no idea it was happening, and all that come from that. And the goalkeeper looks, well, to me, looks like a bag of spanners.
It looks all over the shop. I thought it was better than this, I must say, Billy. Anyway, we've got super chat in from Jimmy Barr. Get in, better play pressure, and a 2-for-1 on my multitask. Isak score, Tonali score, assist. How are you, man? George T, thank you for your super chat. Missed it. Just turned around to get a biscuit and we score. Well, yeah. Disasi's own goal has gone, obviously, on the scoreboard there. It's gone on Chelsea, but it's 2-0 Newcastle. Never mind. It's still saying 2-0. That's the main thing. Crazy, Billy.
Yeah, it's been an outstanding last 5 minutes. When as I was saying, we looked.
It's ever since you said we looked. we dropped the pace.
The pace had dropped, and we weren't as forceful in the press. And since then, we've won 2 goals. Brilliant.
Yeah, absolutely superb. Absolutely superb. If you're just joining us, welcome to Matchday Live on the Toon Review. We're 16 subs away from 33,000. We're 2-0 up. Please drop a like and a subscribe if you're new to the channel, guys. It's tremendous, this so far from Newcastle. It's been a really good game. Both teams are going for it, but we are, my God, hunting like a pack of lions here, Billy.
Yeah, since the goals have gone in, our tails are up, and we can capitalise in this now. Good play from Cher there.
George T, thank you for your super chat. Busy typing the last donation, and we scored again. He's missed both goals. Bless him. Tonali now for Newcastle. Spins away from Nkunku and lays it back to Lloyd Kelly. Kelly has Nick Pope in support. And he gives it to Fabian Cher. Cher now, just on the edge of his penalty area, brings it forward, looking for an outlet, gets it from Joe Willock. In fact, that's not Willock, it's Isak. What the hell? I'm just going to say Newcastle player. Brilliant touch. And now a run by Emil Kraft. He's brought down, free kick to Newcastle. And the Cookie Monster, I believe, is going in the book.
So sure, it might not be Cookie Monster. It might be.
Maybe Paddy Sheila, actually.
Yeah, Baggy Shite.
Yeah, it is Paddy Sheila. Great work there by Emil Kraft. He'd cut inside of Paddy Sheila. And there you go. Brought down, free kick. Chelsea all over the place all of a sudden, Billy.
Yeah, we've got our tails up, haven't we?
Absolutely, we
It's
have.
the atmosphere. It's the way we're playing. This is what I wanted from the minute I said. We've got to get at them. We've done it. We've got a 2-goal lead, and deservedly so.
Well, Tonali and Lewis Hall are over the free kick here. I mean, it could be an in-swinger from Hall and out-swinger from Tonali. Let's see what's going to be honest. Paul Murray says, let's be honest, this cup means more to us than them, and it's telling. Well, I think that's a very harsh statement, to be honest, Paul, because Chelsea have shown already in this game they're intent on coming forward and winning the game. I think that's a bit disrespectful to our performance, actually, at the minute.
That's a quarter ball, surely. What's you give a goal kick for that for?
I have no idea.
Amazing. This is one of the reasons why I think Paul's right, though. I think before the game, us wanting this game more than them was what kind of helped me predict the scoreline.
Yeah. Well, we said it was we've said it a couple of times, but I think if you look at the performance on the pitch, I think it's a very, very, Chelsea are battling, they're getting stuck in just as much as Newcastle. But Joe Linton, I mean, he's been an absolute monster. I think he's going to get booked for this, though. All over Disasi there.
Well, he's made about 4 fouls in one.
I don't think he was booked, though. There's certainly no confirmation on the TV there. But he has been an absolute monster so far, Joe Linton. I mean, and they give it away again on the edge of the box. Tonali lays it into Willock. Oh, he's mishit the shot. We've seen him bury them before, Billy.
Yeah, he has. He knows himself.
He's so annoyed. He's so annoyed with himself, isn't he?
Yeah, we've seen him score from there. I mean, let's not forget the one at Old Trafford last season was from a similar area.
Yeah,
that left foot's usually lethal, and he's dragged it well wide.
But I tell you what, the front players are pressing so much on Chelsea. They can't get out their own half. And there again, Disasi falls over. He sees Joe Linton coming, and he didn't want anything of that.
No, he shit himself and fell over, didn't he? I don't know if Chelsea have got any right backs on the bench, but I'll suggest they get one on pretty sharpish because playing a centre half right back ain't working for him. And that's not having a winger against him.
Yeah, just seeing the second goal again, Billy. Isak clipping the ball across, takes a deflection off Cucurella, but Willock does well to head it on. And I mean, it's a shocker. It's an absolute shocker from Disasi, and he's had a shocker so far.
Is that a disaster? Disaster, or whatever the word is.
Yeah, Isak again, but this time the referee's blown.
That's not a free kick. What on earth are you fucking talking about?
He played a drop. What happened?
I think the ref must have touched it. The ref must have touched it.
Yeah. And to be fair, the referee's got on with it very quickly there. Now Enzo out to Cucurella on the far side, back inside to Enzo. I mean, Chelsea just haven't had an answer. They have not had an answer to Newcastle since the goals. It was looking a little bit. Mixers, why have you got the Premier League table showing when it's a cup game? Because it's always there. It's just always there on the software. Does it really matter? Dear me.
Some people find fault with anything.
Honestly, man. Come on. That bottom bit of the software is all built into one, so the Premier League table is always going to be there just to show you where we are in the Premier League, whether it's a live show, a news show or whatever. Anyway, again, Newcastle pressing Disasi. I mean, I would just target him the whole game at the minute, Billy, because he's scared shitless of Big Joe.
100%. I'd be half tempted to bring Gordon on this side and have a go at him.
Yeah, that's not a bad shout. Enzo now, look at Tonali. Had him like a little Jack Russell looking for some ankles. And again, Willock going in. Disasi now plays it to Nkunku, has to come very deep to get the ball here. Inside to Vega. I mean, Chelsea just can't keep the ball for more than 3 passes at the minute, but that's a good outlet now to João Felix. Felix bursting towards goal. Mudryk to his left. Cucurella. Oh, Felix is in! Oh, great defending, Lloyd Kelly.
Yeah, I watched Lloyd Kelly for the whole of that move. He followed Nkunku out. He had the pace to keep up with him on the way back, and then had the wherewithal to go across and block the shot. Outstanding piece of defending from the young Englishman.
I mean, Shea and Longstaff just caught ball watching there. Completely caught ball watching. Didn't pick the run up of Felix at all. He just floated into empty space, and that is a wonderful challenge from Lloyd Kelly.
Brilliant. Honestly, that is brilliant. So, as I say, I watched the whole move. He'd followed Nkunku all the way as far as their penalty area. When he passed it off, he tracked him back, kept up with him, and then when it needed him to come across and cover, he was outstanding. That's what Nick, by the way.
Nick Pope's just absolutely completely missed the ball, and I think he's punched Tonali in the face.
I think he's got a free kick as well.
Yeah, he's got a free kick, but again, Nick Pope coming to trying to punch. He was nowhere near the ball. Just seen it again now. Oh, it was the ball that hit Tonali, sorry. But
I'm not too sure he was fouled there, to be honest. But
I don't think there's a free kick there. I mean, I don't know what the hell Nick Pope's doing.
goalkeepers get the win of the draw, don't they?
It's worrying when Pope does that, though, Billy, because we saw it numerous times at Stamford Bridge on Sunday. You know, coming to punch the ball and... Oh, dear.
Oh, Joe, don't listen to him. Don't listen to him.
I knew you were going to say that. I knew you were going to say that, Billy. Brilliant. Trying to... Jason Tyndall talking to Joe Linton there. But, oh, what a ball from Lewis Hall out to Gordon on the right-hand side, but a poor touch from Gordon. And he's the only player I want to see get going at the minute, Billy.
Yeah, well, I'll get him on this side and have a go at Zazi straight away.
Zazi, yeah. But Joe Linton's playing so well on the left, you don't really want to change that, do we?
Well, he can put Willock out there, couldn't he?
I guess so, yeah. Hall now for Newcastle. Back to Lloyd Kelly. And Kelly sprays it back across to Fabian Schär. Schär, one touch, and then goes looking for Joe Linton. Joe Linton has to come back a little bit to get the ball, but he's got it. Now bursts forward again on this left-hand side. Rolls it into Lewis Hall. Joe Linton continues his run. Willock now. Well, that's a foul. Surely that's a foul, referee. Thank you very much. It's Isak that's brought down. I wish I had a tenner for every time I get these players wrong, Billy. I tell you.
They both got a 4 at the end of the number, see, so it's hard to kind of decide, isn't it?
Yeah. It's a nightmare.
Oh, it's nasty as well from what's his face there, Vega.
It's a really good position for a free kick, this, guys. I mean, really good. Tonali and Lewis Hall over this again.
Well, it's an outswinger from Lewis or it's an inswinger from Sandro. Pays the money, you take a choice. I'd like to see an inswinger from Sandro, actually, for a change.
Yeah.
But Lewis Hall's efforts are one, so...
Yeah, here it comes from Lewis Hall. Oh, just clips off the back of Joe Linton's head. And, well...
Oh, go on, you get that.
I think Willock, I think Joe Linton could have left that, actually, because great work from Longstaff to win that back from Mudryk. And Newcastle again, lovely one-touch football. Longstaff now down the right, pings in across. There's nobody in the penalty area for Newcastle there.
But why is he crossing it? Surely you have to look.
Well, to be fair to Sean, I think I would expect a Newcastle forward to be in there, Bill.
Well, no, because they're on the attack. We won the ball back. But you've got to look where you're passing before you do it, surely.
Well, sometimes it's just instinct, isn't it? They ping the ball across and you just never know. And again, Jorgensen messing around with the ball here. Newcastle swarming. He's given straight to Tonali on the edge of the box. Tonali now heads to the byline. Absolute abysmal from Chelsea. Back to Joe Linton. Little 1-2 with Isak, just couldn't get through there. And now Chelsea try and break away. Tonali, though, all over Vega. Look at that. And Chelsea back to Jorgensen again.
Come on, Joe, get on him.
Brilliant, this from Newcastle. Absolutely superb. Vega now for Chelsea. And I tell you something, Billy, you know, you mentioned at the start of the show that these Chelsea players are trying to break into the first team. They're not doing themselves any favours right now.
That's Newcastle ball, surely, to it. No, I agree with you. I thought they're capitulating, aren't they? It's the atmosphere. It's everything about the night, the atmosphere, the ferocity of Newcastle United's attacking.
Yeah.
They're just not standing up to be counted, are they?
Well, the thing is, Billy, Maresca is going to be asking questions at half-time, undoubtedly.
There'll be changes. We'll see how much they want this game, because there'll be changes, won't there?
He'd be saying, hey, you know, do you guys actually want to give me a headache for first-team football? Because you're not doing it right now. But here's Dewsbury Hall on the right-hand side. Joe Linton again helping out with Lewis Hall. Back to Vega. Vega quickly closed down by Willock. Enzo back to Vega. And at the moment, they're just seeing black and white shirts everywhere. And Kelly again. Brilliant from Newcastle to play it out. But that's a loose pass from Isak. And now it's Mudryk. Mudryk cuts inside. Gordon almost gets the ball back. Shot comes in from Felix. Palmed away by Nick Pope.
He was lucky there and all.
And that's going to be a Chelsea throw on this near side.
That's a poor from Pope, that, because he palmed it right into the way of, I think it was Nkunku coming into the far post.
Oh, I mean, it was a rasping shot, Billy, to be honest.
Yeah, he's got to try and get it wide. He's gone central. It's gone central, hasn't it? It's not.
Yeah. Here's Mudryk again for Chelsea. And this is where we don't want to concede, Billy, after playing so well. We don't want to give them an actual look in, certainly going into half-time.
Absolutely not. We know we've created this lead. We've deserved it. No silly goals given away now. Let's keep it tight till half time. And if we can get a third goal, even better.
Yep. Well, so far it's certainly a standout performances from Newcastle. I mean, there's been some brilliant football played. The press has been absolutely unbelievable.
Well, they're going to, if we get rewards for it, it's going to make them.
I mean, if you look there, Billy, when we're defending, we have a formation of 4-5-1 there.
We do, yeah. Well, that's Eddie Howe's way, isn't it?
Dan Robinson, thank you for your super chat. If Howe takes off Tonali, I will be Howe out. Felix again has found space, but the referee's already blown his whistle.
Yeah, you can't say that.
Yeah, too quick, says the referee.
He's not even looking. Vegas moaning Vegas not stopped moaning since they got on the pitch.
Yeah, they don't like it, Chelsea. They don't like. I mean, nobody likes Newcastle when they play like this. You know, the opposition hate this intensive press, and it's shown again tonight. Mudryk now trying to get past Emil Kraft. Mudryk into the box. Kraft recovers though and makes the tackle. It's a corner to Chelsea.
Yeah, Tom just challenged perfectly there, Emil Kraft. He weren't beating him for pace, but as soon as he got a chance to just get his foot on the ball, he did. Didn't put his foot in when he was running. The other was going to give a penalty away. So
he never gave up, Billy. Look at the determination to get back there.
Good defending from Kraft to actually, time his challenge just like that.
Corner to Chelsea. Enzo takes again onto the by, and Pope sticks an arm out, gets a palm on it, gets a fist on it, and now Lewis Hall brings it away for Newcastle, looking for an outlet. Isn't one, so he calmly rolls it back to Sean Longstaff. And Sean plays it across now to Fabian Schär and out to Emil Kraft. So Newcastle rebuilding again on this far side. Kraft's got loads of space to run into. Enzo comes across to block him off. Back to Schär. Longstaff. Tonali. And now Tonali again.
Can I just say how fantastic Lewis Hall has been tonight?
Oh, superb.
Absolutely unbelievable good.
Yeah. So is Lloyd Kelly, Billy. He made that one little mistake at the start.
Yeah.
But then absolutely superb since then. Vega now for Chelsea. Dewsbury Hall. Shut down very quickly by Lewis Hall. Has to go back to Badia Sheila now. Plays it across to Tossin, who've swapped sides, Billy, incidentally.
Yeah.
2 centre-backs. Enzo now for Chelsea. Just inside the Newcastle half. Pings a ball over the top looking for Nkunku. Takes it down really well. Now Felix again. Nick Pope down to his right with a save.
Yeah, long range shots. We'll have them all night.
Indeed. I mean, that was comfortable for Nick Pope. But again, there's the quality of Nkunku, bringing that ball down, lays it back for Felix, takes a quick shot, and Pope's down very quickly, to be fair to the goalkeeper there.
Well, it's his right side, isn't it? If it's the other side, I'm not sure that's going to happen.
Yeah, let's not go there, shall we? Lewis Hall now for Newcastle to Joe Linton. Joe Linton, Disasi standing him up. Joe Linton just sticks that big ass out and says, I'm not giving this ball up. Again, Disasi all over him, but he finds...
You kick referee.
It's brilliant from Joe Linton, though, the way he does that. It's absolutely superb.
Well, Lewis Hall did really well to win it back then. He lost it and give it back.
Yeah, but we've won it back, and now Schär has lots of space over on the far side there. Plays it down to Anthony Gordon. Kraft goes on the overlap. Gordon now cuts inside. Back to Fabian Schär. Schär just inside the Chelsea half now. And again, he just stands on the ball and says, well, come out to me. Clips a ball looking for Emil Kraft. And it's not a great ball from Fabian Schär. See, I don't like seeing that, Billy, when he just stood on the ball there. And then he tries a little cocky clip over the top, which he's overhit.
Yeah, and we're not that far ahead yet. Let's get 5 up before we start doing that. Brilliant from Kelly there.
Yeah, but he doesn't get help. And Nkunku brings it away. Plays it out to Mudryk on the left-hand side. Chelsea have men forward in the box. Mudryk again pulls it back for Nkunku. Nkunku met by Tonali. Back to Cucurella. Enzo plays it to Vega. Back to Enzo now for Chelsea. Disasi is on this near side here in a bit of space. We'll whip the ball across. It's a deep one for Mudryk. Tried to hit it on the volley. They're looking for a handball. They're never going to get one in a million years. Gordon's got to be careful here because the Cookie Monster's all over him. And he was careful. And Kraft will clear for Newcastle. Little bit of pressure there just building, Billy.
Yeah. Well, it's going to happen, isn't it? They're going to have to kind of attack at some point. Otherwise, no point on being there. But, yeah, I think we're defending pretty well.
I mean, I don't know what they're appealing for a handball for. Never in a month of Sundays was that a handball. Chelsea now with the ball again. Enzo clips it forward looking for Nkunku. He's overhit that, and that will be His Holiness's So we got a minute left of normal time in this first half, and absolutely superb. I've really enjoyed this first half, guys.
Yeah, this is more like it, isn't it? This is what we wanted to see since the beginning of the season. We haven't seen it, have we? Especially in we've seen little spells of it, but yeah, some of the football.
Oh, Tonali's lost it there in a dangerous position. Disasi now into the box, lays it for Nkunku. Sean Longstaff comes back to save the day, and then played it off on Nkunku for a goal kick.
Outstanding from Sean there, and that's what he's. We're a team, and Sandro's made a mistake there, and it's hard to say that without. And Sean's rescued him. That doesn't happen very often, but brilliant from Sean. Brilliant.
Yep, absolutely. Nkunku was trying to play it back to Disasi, but Sean read it well and intercepted the ball, and then calmly plays it off the shins of Disasi for a goal kick to Newcastle. I don't think we'll get much additional time here. We're about to see it's a 1 minute. 1 minute of additional time. That's about right, Billy.
Yeah, I think so. I think the 2 goals, that's about the only stoppage time we've had.
Yep. Kelly again battling with Nkunku and doing well. James Teasdale, thank you very much for your super chat. Congrats on 33,000. I didn't even notice. 33,003, Billy. We've passed it. Thank you so much, guys. That's incredible. Thank you so much for all your support, and welcome to all our new subscribers as well who've joined us tonight. Thank you so much. It means the world to us. It really does. You guys are absolute legends. You really, really are. As I think Chelsea just seen out the first half here, judging by the way they're just knocking it around in the midfield at the minute. Jimmy Barr, thank you for your super chat. 33k. Congrats, guys. Thank you so much. Much appreciated, Jimmy. But time is slowly dying on this first half. I think the referee's about to call time. But just before then, Gordon is away down the right-hand side. It's Anthony Gordon. He pulls it across, and it's over by Joe Willock, but it was very difficult to finish that. But what a way to finish the half there, Billy. Again, a mistake by Badiashile.
I wanted Gordon to go for goal himself here. He should have cut in further and got in for goal, but he's put across. Joe's busted good to get there, to be fair to him. And it was slightly overhit for him to tap it into an empty net. Yeah, it was brilliant counter attack, really. It's come off his knee, actually, and got over the bar.
Yeah.
What a half.
Absolutely superb. And the halftime whistle has indeed gone, guys. Just a fantastic first half, Billy. And it's not very often we get a chance to say that this season, but we have just completely dominated this lot.
Yes.
Well, not maybe it's complete. I think that's a bit of maybe I'm a little bit too excited there. But maybe
at certain times of the game when it mattered, we did. And we started off like a house on fire, made them shaky. They were nervous. They were really nervous at the back. They were still trying to play the ball out. Our vociferous and forceful press has got into their heads, and in the end, it got us 2 goals, really, didn't it? Yeah. The first one was a fantastic bit of pressing from Joe Linton to nip the ball off Vega. Tonali with a little through ball through to Isaac. He's not going to miss from there. And then the second goal came from it was a short free kick, wasn't it? Which laid out to Isaac, deflected cross. Willett got a flick header on it, and it kicked into the own net by Axel Disasi. Fantastic.
I mean, 36% possession for Newcastle, Billy. So not a great deal of possession, but for once we've done something with it when we've had the ball. Well, exactly. But Chelsea have had the ball a lot in defence.
Exactly, it's where they've had the ball and where we've had it. We look like scoring more goals when we go forward. But I mean, it's been a fantastic first half performance, really has.
Well, Alex, it's a long time since you've come on at half time with a performance like that in the first half.
Yeah. Obviously, we needed a bit of luck, and we've definitely got it. They've been absolutely atrocious at the back. Vega, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets substituted at half time. But there is a lot of credit needs to go to the forwards as well. Tonali is absolutely covering every single blade of grass today. A little bit lost the ball towards the end of that half just then, but on the whole, Joe Linton and Tonali covering so much ground. Isak Gordon getting involved in the press. It's intensity, but it's focused, it's concentrated intensity. They understand how they're pressing, and it's just a few simple changes to the starting 11 and a slightly different way of playing. And it's making all the difference. Even though there's a bit of rust there, you can see some cobwebs from Joe Willock. It's a bit more. It resembles a little bit more what like we used to play, and it's refreshing. And we've managed to get ourselves a 2-goal cushion, and looking very, very positive. Although there are some warning signs from Chelsea.
Chelsea have 3 shots on target to our 1, and we're 2-0 up.
Yeah, well, it was an own goal, wasn't it? Yeah, the Sazis. Just to bring you up to date with the scores in the Carabao Cup, it's currently Brighton 0, Liverpool 1. Cody Gakpo has just scored for Liverpool. That kicked off at 7:30. Aston Villa 1, Aston Villa 1, Crystal Palace 1. Palace taking the lead through Eze. Duran equalising for them. Half-time at Old Trafford is Manchester United 4, Leicester 2.
Oh, wow.
Manchester United have 2 from Casemiro, 1 from Garnacho, and 1 from Bruno Fernandes. El Canus and Conor Cody scoring for Leicester City.
Sign him up.
Where were these players for Ten Hag, by the way? Suddenly the scoring. Of course, Newcastle winning, and it's Preston 0, Arsenal 2. Jesus and Nueri with the goals for Arsenal. And Tottenham lead Manchester City by 1-0. Timo Werner after 5 minutes. But there's only 21 minutes gone in that game so far. So, Alex, the intensity was back there. No doubt about it. Brilliant pressing. Joel Linton, an absolute beast.
Yeah, it's a strange build-up strategy from Chelsea. Cucurella joins the sort of the midfield line, or even past that midfield line. It turns into a back three with Vega in front of it, and then Cucurella will go and join Felix in between the lines, and that is the danger pass. We'll talk about that, but yeah, they've made it very difficult for themselves because it's 3 defenders plus Vega in the middle. Vega's not particularly good with his back to the entire play. It's been very sloppy from them, and we've won the ball back 6, 7, 8 times high up the pitch. And if we were a little bit more clinical and on the same page, we might have been able to score some more goals because I think we were almost shocked at some of the opportunities we got. The goalkeeper passed it straight to Sandro at the edge of the area, and Sandro was like, "Oh my god, thank you." But we had to try and engineer something out.
He's literally been dreadful. Him, Jorgensen. I mean, he's been horrific.
Well, it's not very often you play against a pressing intensity like this. It's kind of those kinds of presses have dropped off this season in the Premier League. It's kind of changed a little bit, but ours is probably the most tenacious I've seen it so far this season. Definitely.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what I did like, Alex. The block from Kelly that came from, he followed Nkunku all the way back to the penalty area. He got spun, but he ran with him, kept with him, and then actually went over and made the block. It was superbly defended from Kelly. And that's what we need from him for the Premier League.
Kraft and Kelly have been doing what Tino and Byrne have not been doing. They've been busting a gut to get involved on final ditch tackles. And not that Byrne doesn't try, but it's been more effective. Kraft managed to keep up with Mudryk enough to get a tackle in, which is fantastic from Emma. Well done.
Just a few super chats to go through. Jimmy Barr, thank you for yours. Great half. Hall, Tonali and J7 have been mint, and having the 2 Joes down the left link up like they do with their best has been class, and keeping after more goals instead of sitting back has been ace. Up the A1, thank you for your super chat. Congratulations on passing 33,000. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Emma Irwin, thank you for your super chat. And thank you for yours, Ian Hogg. Congratulations on 33K. I've been a subscriber since the days of 600. Best on the internet. Thank you very much, Ian, and thank you for your long-time support. I really, really, really appreciate that. Now, Billy, it's very important that we keep this going second half, of course, because as we've seen in recent past.
Yeah, absolutely. A bit of a rest now and come out with the same intensity as we did in the first, and just be careful at the back. And, with Lloyd Kelly's pace, I think that's going to help us out immensely. Let's not forget also that Joe Linton should have scored early doors. So this could even be better than what it is now. He hit the post when he should have gone with his left foot. He hit his right and hit the post, but probably should have scored there. So, yeah, 2-0. It's not flattering us. Nowhere on God's earth is it.
Michael McIntyre, thank you for your super chat. Hi, all. Come on, let's win this cup. Toon. I mean, hey, at the moment, it's all good. We're heading into the quarterfinals. And I mean, Chelsea have got a very, very difficult job here to come back, Alex.
They have, but they've got weapons to hurt us. João Felix has been an absolute nightmare to try and deal with when he's been on the ball. They have at least 4 times cut us open with one pass. That is what this whole dangerous build-up that they're trying to employ that's what they're trying to get to. They're trying to find João Felix in between the two lines, and he's just turning and running unopposed. And he's had shot after shot, chance creation after chance creation, and it is a nightmare. A couple of them have been to Fabian kind of losing concentration or being a bit lazy. Cher's having a bit of a dodgy game for me again. Some reasonable long balls, but I'd rather he just did his defensive duties properly first as a centre half. But yeah, they are trying to find that one pass through. Cucurella obviously floating around is dragging people out of position to a point, and we're trying to ignore that. But that straight ball to João Felix is the danger ball. And Kunku with one decent hold-up play to bring him into play as well. Mudryk not having much luck at the moment, not having too much space to run into, and we're kind of doubling up. Anthony Gordon doing very well. I reckon for them to hurt us, I mean, they may be able to score with what they've got on the pitch now. Maybe João Felix will get a breakthrough, but I would imagine they're going to need some substitutions and a little bit of a shake-up of how they're doing their build-up as well. But we can't keep this up forever. We did start to tire at the end of that first half, so we can't do this for the entire match. So the second half will be very interesting because things will start to change.
Interestingly, Stato, would you have swapped over Gordon for a bit of the first half to have a go at Disardi because he's having an absolute mare, isn't he?
I was happy with Gordon being on the right-hand side because obviously Cucurella is leaving that space wide open. And it showed towards the end of that first half when Gordon got free and tried to play that ball to Joe Willock at the far post. I don't mind Gordon trying to run into that space because it's a dangerous game Chelsea are playing. If we play our cards right, we could score a few more in this game because they're playing it really risky. And it's not quite working. Few nervous players at the back for them at the moment. And I wouldn't read into the statistics too much, or at least not what they show you on screen. Shots on target is irrelevant for me because when you hit the post, it doesn't count as a shot on target. And for me, that kind of detracts from the value of that shot because it was still a good shot. It was close. So I think XG is far more important in that metric. 6 shots to 6. We've had 1.45 XG to Chelsea's 0.7. So we've got almost double their XG, and we do deserve to be in front, definitely. So maybe the shots on target don't do us justice. I think we've been fine. The momentum's definitely there.
Bless you, Billy. I mean, he's having a bit of a sneezing fit there by the looks of things. Matt Fletcher, who's been a member for 28 months on the channel. Thank you very much, Matt. For your support, mate. Great game, great commentary, and well done on 33,000. Thank you very much. Please do keep subscribing if you're new to the channel. Our next target is obviously 34. So we still want to grow and grow and grow, and with your help, we will do exactly that. So thank you very, very much, guys. And like I say, a big welcome to all our new subscribers. Currently 3,600 people watching across both platforms. So thank you very much for tuning in to Matchday Live, the #1 Newcastle Channel 4 live commentary. Trevor McDonald says, other than Cher and Pope not catching, everyone else is having a great game. Yeah, Cher looks still off.
Having better.
Sorry, mate?
Go on. I think Tonali's having a better game, strangely, without
He has
Bruno
given the
on
ball
the
away a
pitch.
couple of times, though. But
I only saw once there was a
in that
problem.
position.
It was Isak that kind of caused the chaos in the middle. Tonali and Joe Linton lost it together on that left-hand side late on in the first half. But I think Tonali's covered every blade of grass. His passing's been better. I think because Bruno's not on, Tonali's able to take a bit more responsibility. And he's knitting everything together that we're doing.
Well, the thing is, I mean, you know what's going to come after this game saying that they can't play together. We just know that that's going to be certain people will make them comments. Jude Perez, thank you. Well, they've had an almighty kick up their arse. What a bloody difference, indeed. Super chat in from Olaf. Thank you, Olaf. How are the lads? Enjoying your commentary, lads, and Norvik. So it's obviously, well, is that Norvik's son, Olaf? I might be. Only 738 likes. Come on, guys. Over 3,600 watching. Just take 2 seconds out right now to go and hit that like button. Hit that like button if you hate Sunderland. Simple as that. Got to go and do it now. Spurs are now 2-0 up against Manchester City. Wow. Okay. Paul says, let's hope we keep this up in the second half. Hopefully Longstaff gets the recognition for his good first half. Well, he certainly had it from us. We've praised Longstaff in that first half. And like I say, we always do. If he plays well, we'll praise him, obviously. We're not going to sit here and say he was crap when he's actually had a decent game. New member to the channel, Rolly Renner. Rolly, baby, welcome to Members Club. Thank you very much for your support, Rolly. He's a great guy, is Rolly. Thank you very much for signing up to the membership. We want City knocked out. They don't care about this cup. Well, yeah,
I want
guess
Chelsea
so.
knocked out. I don't care about City. We want to knock Chelsea out now. That's the game we're playing right now.
Yeah, let's think about the next round in the next round.
We knocked City out last year. We can do it again.
Indeed. Just need to. Okay. That's all right. Toon Dave, member for 33 months. Thank you for your incredible support, Dave. Evening, lads in chat. Great pressing. And Tonali has been at his best. J7 in Destroyer Beast Mode 2. Come on the Toon. How are the lads? And we have Modulator Treble Zero as a new member of the channel. Modulator, welcome to the channel. Thank you very much. And Jack Bland has also signed up to membership as well. Thank you so much, Jack. Welcome to Members Club. Thank you guys for all your support so far. Billy is trying to sneeze his screen bigger. Hey, it works. I think it works tonight, guys. I really do. They can see all the stats and they can still listen to my esteemed colleagues. Chris says Joe Linton has been battling, but for me, should have bagged 2 himself. Poor from left wing, great tracking back.
Well, you've got to give him a bit.
I think he should have scored the first one, definitely. But I think he's been an absolute beast tonight. An absolute beast. No doubt about it in my eyes. He's been all over the shop. David, thank you for your super chat. How watches the Toon review? Tonali on set pieces and Kelly's on. David says, morning from Thailand. Keep up the good stuff. Thanks. Martin says, will you be showing who we have in the next round?
Well, we're not through yet. We'll discuss after the game, shall we?
Yeah, is the draw tonight?
It is, yeah.
You may have to stay on for that, guys, because I think I've got to go down to the hospital when the game finishes. So I think she's coming home. So you may have to cover that if you just want to.
Yep.
Brett says, Paul and team loving the new graphics. Thank you very much. Doug Thompson has joined the membership scheme as well. Thank you for your support, Doug. Much appreciated. We've got a few members' prizes coming up later on in the week as well. NUFC lad says revenge is sweet.
Well, it's not done yet. We're only halfway through.
We are. Well, Newcastle are coming back out. Alex, we'll see you full time, bud.
Yeah, no problem. See you soon.
See you later, mate.
So Alex will be back at full time for his analysis. Billy, do you want to give Patreon a shout, mate, and tell people what that's all about?
Yeah, there's a Patreon. Hopefully, at some point tonight, we'll get a Patreon review done as well. But with the draw might stop us. And hello, Bella at Mark Smith's store. I hope you enjoyed the stream, Bet.
Hi, Bella. Right, another new member, I think. No, Doug Thompson. I've said that one, so that's fine. Mike says, give Susan our best. Paul, I certainly will. I think she's actually watching the second half, watching the stream in the hospital. So she'll be seeing all these fantastic. Oh, we're underway. Shit.
So we are.
That started bloody quickly. Holy hell. I mean, the clock's about 6 seconds behind. That's an out, is it? That's an out, is it, Billy?
Oh, dear. Yeah.
Yeah. Felix on a run through, cleared away. David, thank you for another super chat. Desazi scored because he wanted to play in the Toon. Yeah, well, he's not. But we're underway for the second half anyway. The clock is 4 seconds down, or 5 seconds, which means now, Billy.
No, of course it doesn't.
But anyway, here Chelsea winning the ball back with Enzo.
They're great at the minute, Chelsea, and they're looking dangerous.
That's a good interception from Fabian Schär, who steps up and he's going on one of these marauding runs. What a run this is from Schär. And he can play it wide for Gordon. It was just not enough pace on it. Deb Cook, welcome to Members Club. Thank you very much for your support. And Kitty Johnston, thank you for your super chat. Much appreciated. Thank you, guys. Keep those likes coming in as well. Thank you, everybody. And of course, if you're new, keep subscribing. We want to build and build and build. And with your help, we certainly can do that. Thank you and welcome, everybody. Jorgensen again plays it out, but this time he finds Mudryk. Heavy touch as he tries to spin into centre. Longstaff wins it back. And now Tonali to Emil Kraft. Kraft bringing it forward to Anthony Gordon now. Gordon, lots of space on this right-hand side. Cuts inside. And now Longstaff. Gordon again. Longstaff picks it up. Longstaff looking to play somebody through. There's nobody there. He manages to find Willock. Willock digs it out to Lewis Hall. I think Gordon slowed everything down there, Billy. I don't think Gordon's going to play the 90 tonight.
No, I don't think so. I think he's been quite ordinary for me, I've got to say.
Yeah, he hasn't been... I mean, listen, he's come back from a little groin strain, hasn't he? So, I mean, yeah, he's... I mean, he hasn't been bad by any stretch of the imagination, but yeah, he's done well to win a free kick off the Cookie Monster there. I mean, how is that not a booking?
It should be a booking.
Dear me. But I hope Eddie hasn't said let's just see the game out now. I hope he's just said let's keep this intensity up. Let's go at them. No spoilers in the chat, please, or you will be removed. Jorgensen, dear me!
Lucky bastard.
What a lucky little git he is.
Oh.
Messing around with the ball, and Isak's done brilliant to keep that in. Kraft now. Brilliant. Back to Isak.
Isak on side.
Isak will whip it across and almost finds Willock. I mean, Jorgensen tried to play it, and then he had to do something, just sort of flick the ball between his legs. Oh, that's not nice from Anthony Gordon. I think that could be a booking.
Good foul to give away, though.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think AG needs to get off, to be honest.
Yeah, Gordon looks knackered. He looks completely out of gas. And that was a naughty one on Mudryk, but he was still limping from that incredible mistake from Jorgensen. So lucky, Billy.
Very, very lucky, very fortunate. And Anthony Gordon, I think, hurt himself in the process of this. I think he's fell into the net.
Yeah, he's gone to the net and got himself tangled on the...
There you go. And he's
a little bit on the bottom, yeah. Player now, and it's out to Mudryk on this near side. Mudryk takes it down. Brilliant control from Mudryk. Cucurella ahead of him. Mudryk's going to fire it across. Tonali gets in the way of it. Now Enzo for Chelsea. Plays it out to Disasi on the far side. Disasi. Newcastle have everybody back, though, and Chelsea have got to do something special to find a way through this black and white wall right now. Mudryk. Again, Kraft just showing him back inside. Great work from Emil Kraft, sticking with him. And now Enzo again. Plays the ball through. It's got through to Cucurella. And now back to Nkunku. Brilliant block, Lloyd Kelly. What a fantastic piece of defending. And now Newcastle break away with Willock down the left-hand side. He's got the pace. Willock. It's Willock still. He's into the penalty box. It's still Joe Willock. He spins. Men in support. Isak takes it down. It's still Isak. Back to Tonali, and now out to Lewis Hall. It's got a bit dead. Hall shoots, and a good save by Jorgensen. Incredible passage of play, Billy.
Oh, unbelievable from Joe Willock. He'll be blowing out of his arse now as well. He's just run
the length of the pitch. But what a block, Lloyd Kelly.
Yes, outstanding. I was just thinking we started looking a little bit leggy. I was thinking that we might need to make changes sooner rather than later, but then that happened. So,
But Billy, I mean, Nkunku on the penalty spot, and then suddenly, I mean, it looked like a goal. Lloyd Kelly throws his body in the way. Brilliant.
It's one of those damn burn blocks, wasn't it? It was an outstanding bit of defending. He's been outstanding tonight, Kelly.
Certainly has. Here's Mudryk again. Out wide again this time. And he's found Dewsbury Hall. Dewsbury Hall cuts in on his left foot to Vega. Vega has Enzo in support. Enzo in a little bit of space. Inside to Cucurella. This is dangerous again for Chelsea. He can go wide now for João Felix. Felix to the byline. Stuck. Emil Kraft sticks with him like glue and does brilliantly. Brilliant. Superb from Emil Kraft. And now Gordon goes on a sprint. He's away. It's 3-on-3 here. He's waiting for somebody to make a run, and Gordon's lost the ball. And then a terrible tackle on Cucurella.
Oh, has he been booked for that one?
No, but that is going to be a yellow card. Baliashile pushes him out the way. And then Baliashile tries to start with Joe Linton. Enzo comes across. Joe Linton just pushes him away. And Joe Linton going really at Baliashile.
Someone needs to get involved with that and get Joe Linton out of it, because you know what referees are like.
Yeah, Big Joe not happy at all. Cucurella suddenly made a rapid recovery and back on his feet.
I mean, Sean was standing watching all that. He should have been right in the middle of it and stopping things from going on. This is what Chelsea wants.
Well, it is, but hats off to Joe Linton there. It was an awful tackle that by Gordon. I mean, that could be a red card if VAR was around, Billy.
I don't think
That was awful.
I don't think he kicked him where he said he kicked him, though. That's
Oh, he was well up his shin, Billy, I think.
And then he was straight up on his feet when he realised there was a kickoff going on. So,
Yeah.
I think he did make a meal of it, to be honest.
But to credit the referee there, he's just had a quick chat with the players. Let's get on with it. He's been booked and everyone's back to normal again.
I think we do need to consider some changes, though, I have to say.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. I think Chelsea are looking a little bit dangerous, but that's too much pace on that ball for Mudryk there. Newcastle win a throw-in. But Joe Linton was straight in there to support Gordon because Badiashile come over and shoved Gordon out the way. And I love Big Joe doing that. I credit to him, sticking up for his players. But I don't know what Longstaff was doing. I mean, he was just sort of watching the party, wasn't he?
He should have got in between it, and a leader would have, and stopped it all in one go. Because you know what referees are like, especially against our players.
Yeah. But credit the referee there. Billy diffused it, and let's get on with the game.
He did, but another ref on another day might not do.
But here's Mudryk for Chelsea now in the penalty area. Nkunku's control is so bad. Longstaff gets it away for Newcastle. He's got to be careful here. He's got Kraft in support. Now Anthony Gordon. Newcastle playing it out very, very well, but Longstaff's ball is a poor one. Fired back towards the penalty area by Chelsea. This game is certainly not over yet, Billy.
It's too open for my life.
But now Newcastle break down the left-hand side, and it's Lewis Hall, Joe Linton and Isak both up with him. Hall tried to clip it to the back post, and it's deflected off to Sazi to Jorgensen.
Yeah. It's too open this for my liking, I have to say. I'd rather
it's incredible.
Yeah, but if we let one in, then the old April nose starts twitching, doesn't it?
I mean, to be fair, we've gone back at them as well, though.
We could have. Yeah, we could have.
Graham Ritchie, thank you for your super chat. Great commentary, lads, and congrats on 33k. This is the performance we've been looking for. But it's a little bit squeaky bum at the start of this second half, Billy. Here's Mudryk now again, gone past Gordon, heading into the box, fires it across, and it doesn't find a Chelsea player. Joe Linton now fires it up to Isak. Isak, brilliant control by him, but he's took a heavy touch and lost it. And now Chelsea.
Too much.
Yeah, Enzo now. Out to Mudryk, who has really seen a lot of the ball at the start of this second half. Mudryk back onto his right. Still Mudryk. Plays it into João Felix. Back to Mudryk. Dewsbury Hall at the edge of the box on the far side. Clips a long, high, looping ball towards Felix. Cucurella heads it back. Enzo tries to volley, but Tonali's there. Back to the wall stuff this for the Toon at the moment.
Yeah,
Vega.
Sure take 45 minutes of this.
No, definitely not. Tossing now to Sazi into Vega. Vega to Enzo. Enzo looking for a run. Finds it from João Felix, but good call from Nick Pope. But it's a terrible punch, but a great recovering tackle by Lewis Hall. And Nick Pope saves a corner. And then he's going to get booked for kicking the ball away because he's not in his goal.
Well, that's a good give. It's just as long as they don't try and wait later and get sent off for it.
Oh, my goodness me. I mean, the punch here is dreadful. I mean, absolutely dreadful. Straight to Dewsbury Hall. Brilliant work from Lewis Hall. And then Pope goes on his motor to try and avoid the corner. He does avoid the corner, but then kicks the ball away.
Well, he actually took Lloyd Kelly out, which was ridiculous from Pope there. I think Pope was going
I think maybe Nick Pope gave him a shout, Billy, which is why Kelly ducked out the way. But the punch was awful. Just got no distance on it, did he? Now João Felix for Chelsea. Vega, you just feel a goal is coming for the opposition here.
Yeah.
Mudryk. Chelsea have started this second half so much better than they played in the first half, undoubtedly. We're starting to look leggy, Billy. I do agree.
They've increased the rate, haven't they? They've increased everything. They're playing another 10% high up the pitch. We're just defending at the moment and hits them on the counter.
Yeah. Enzo again for Chelsea. Spreads it out wide forward to Sazi. Sazi brings it forward. Plays it into Felix. Good defending again, Lewis Hall. And the ball runs through to Nick Pope. He's been so good tonight, Lewis Hall, Billy.
I think £30 million is a steal for him, I've got to be honest.
Absolutely superb. Eddie subs are going to be interesting tonight, Bill.
Yeah, well, I'll be happy if he made them now. I've got to be honest.
Well, it's normally around 10 minutes time, Eddie o'clock, isn't it? But Chelsea are going to make a change. And it is Dewsbury Hall coming off and Madueke coming on, Billy.
Yes, not surprised with that. Dewsbury Hall's been peripheral to the action.
Not really a player we want to see coming on when we're under the cosh.
No, and he only played half a game Saturday, didn't he? Really, Sunday, sorry.
Yeah, he had a brilliant first half and it disappeared second, though, didn't he? Joe Linton now. Good strength again, setting Sean Longstaff away. Great play by Sean. And Anthony Gordon in loads of space, who's gone out to the left-hand side now. Billy, Joe Linton's come to the right.
Yeah, I thought he might at some point.
And here is Joe Willock again. Now out to Anthony Gordon. Gordon running at Madueke, cuts inside, gives him an option to cross, doesn't do it. And he's still just jinking around. Tonali now will send it back. Brilliant ball to Lewis Hall. Hall's ball across right to the back post is too deep. And good work by Mudryk, to be fair, on Emil Kraft and a throw into Chelsea.
Yeah, good work from Kraft as well, because he could have broke then, Mudryk.
He could have. But see, about Tonali, Billy, that ball out there to Lewis Hall, I mean, it was just perfection.
It was, yeah, it was outstanding.
Fabian Schär nudged in the back by Nkunku and a free kick to Chelsea, to Newcastle, sorry. And now we're able to take the sting out of the game a little bit here. Just take your time. Let's get some... we just need to get back in this game a little bit here.
Yeah, look, I don't know what's going on here.
We need to take the sting out of it a little bit, Bill.
I agree. I totally agree.
Lewis Hall now over on the far side. Madueke closing him down, plays it forward. Good little chest down there from Tosun. Back to Madueke. And now Vega. Chelsea finding a bit more space at the moment. Certainly more than they were finding in the first half. Cucurella brings it into Felix. Felix absolutely battered there by Fabian Schär. Great tackle. Felix didn't want to know there, Billy.
No, he didn't know. He's got a 50-50 ball, and Fabian Schär wanted it more than him, didn't he?
Absolutely. Vega now in the centre circle for Newcastle. So for Chelsea, for Newcastle? Badishile across to Tosun. Tosun will go to Disasi, who I still think is the player to target for their back four at the moment, Billy.
I think that's the only reason why Gordon's gone on that side, I think.
Yeah. Here is Disasi inside to Madueke. Back to Disasi. Enzo plays it back now to Tosun, and he will fire it across to Badiashile, and he'll bring it forward now for Chelsea to Vega. Vega to Enzo. Very much the quarterback in this team for Chelsea tonight is Enzo. Felix plays it through. Nkunku now going against Lloyd Kelly. Kelly sticks to him like glue. Fabulous tackle.
Brilliant,
Corner to Chelsea.
Outstanding.
I mean, look, I've seen enough from Lloyd Kelly tonight, Billy, to say he should be in for Dan Burn.
100%.
No, it wasn't. It was Schär.
Oh, it's Fabian Schär.
Wow.
Where did he get that?
It's
Someone
full
put
of
an engine
boots
of his arse.
Jesus Christ. But I've still seen enough from Lloyd Kelly, Billy.
Yes,
Let's be
absolutely. Yeah,
honest.
you're right what you said.
Same colour boots. In it comes. Oh, great defending. Isak at the near post there. What a corner that was from Madueke. But good defending from the striker there. But that's the old school Fabian Schär there we saw.
Yeah, brilliant, wasn't it?
Yeah. The problem is they've got same boots on and 5 on the shirt. 25 and 5.
I mean,
from the camera angle when it's far away.
They are different colours, mind.
I know. Shut up. In comes Chelsea's corner again. Pope gets a good punch on it. It's headed down. And now Cucurella finds Mudryk on the edge of the box. Mudryk floats one in. Good header away, Lloyd Kelly. And now it comes to Madueke on the far side now, going up against Anthony Gordon. Madueke gets past Gordon. A little bit too easy. Goes down. I think he slipped. Madueke wants a penalty, but from that camera angle, he slipped, Bill.
Yeah, absolutely.
But Chelsea win the ball back now with Enzo in the Newcastle half. Vega. I mean, Cucurella's just not playing left back at all at the moment. I mean, he's playing striker.
Yeah, well, why wouldn't he? I mean, we're in a low block now.
Yeah, we are. Badiashile to Vega. I mean, dare I say it, they've still got Cole Palmer on the bench as well. Let's not forget, Billy.
100%.
Desazi. Tossing. Out to Badiashile now. Badiashile looks for the runner Mudryk and spots the runner Mudryk. He's got through to the byline. Mudryk pulls it back. Nkunku fluffs it up. Cucurella blasts in. But again, Newcastle throwing themselves at the ball and it ends up as a goal kick.
Yes, it does.
Wow.
Great from Shell again.
Holy Jesus wept. I mean, brilliant ball this through. And Mudryk's away. It takes two Newcastle players out. I think, if anything, I mean, he puts too much pace on that for Nkunku, and it just bounced off him.
That touch from Nkunku is absolutely criminal. Oh, dear me. But yeah, then I mean, Joe and Emil Graf went to sleep there, didn't they? The two of them. And Anthony showed him inside there and he just gone past with ease. Well, he has got his hands on him, but he's made a lot of meal of that.
Yeah, there's no way that's a penalty. Not in a million frigging years. There is a delay here. I'm not sure what's going on. Well, Isak is coming off. And so is Willock.
Asula.
So Bruno and Asula.
Yeah, good changes.
Yeah, I'd agree with them. I'm certainly not going to complain with them.
Bruno's gone to get the captain's armband.
Willock's done well.
Yes, he has.
Much better. And a good 62 minutes under his belt as well, Billy.
Yes, it'll be beneficial for him in the long run, that.
Yeah.
Now,
I think that run a few minutes ago up the when he ran the length of the pitch probably just gassed him. Absolutely. Asula up for a header.
Good jump.
And he's given a free kick.
That's a free kick for jumping.
Bloody balls to the referee. Cucurella now. Badiashile across to Tossen. Bruno goes in for it, closes him down. Felix now back to Desazi. Desazi plays the ball up to Nkunku and plays it out wide now for Madueke. Now Vega. And are Chelsea going to respond with any changes of their own? Of course, they've made one. And here's Mudryk now. Mudryk running at Joe Linton. Oh, he skips round Joe Linton. Yeah. And I thought Joe Linton's brought him down. And he has to be careful, Joe. There's Joe. No, he wasn't booked, was he? We thought he might have been, but he wasn't.
I'm not sure. No, it doesn't look he has.
No, he hasn't. He hasn't on the graphic, so. Chelsea win a corner on the far side. It's all hands to the pump for Newcastle at the moment. What? The subs on the pitch and the referees allowed the game to start. How's he allowed that free kick to be taken?
Lord knows.
Jesus Christ. Enzo now. Corner was a short one. Cucurella back to Enzo now. Enzo heading towards the penalty area. Will cross it in. Here it comes. Joe Linton gets a head on it, but it's gone straight in the air. And it's a corner for Chelsea.
He just touched it out.
Yeah, the linesman says he was already out.
That's absolute nonsense.
Oh, dear me. Still over 3,600 watching on both platforms, guys. Please do keep subscribing if you're new to the channel.
Let's see.
Thank you so much for joining Matchday Live.
That's our ball.
And welcome to all our new subscribers. Corner to Chelsea. Madueke, it's absolutely shocking. But another corner to Chelsea. That was a shocking corner from Madueke there. How would they got another corner out of that? I do not know.
Ones, isn't it? A little flick on the front post could have gone anywhere.
Yeah. Nick Pope just puts his body in the way there. In comes Madueke's corner. This time a lot deeper. Pope is up there and catches. Brilliant goalkeeper, Nick Pope. And somebody's took a knock behind him. I think it's Emil Kraft who's down. Very, very high and deep corner, but Nick Pope kept his eye on it and says thank you very much. And he clatters into Emil Kraft at the same time.
Emil doesn't have much luck in this competition, does he? It was this competition where he got his knee in, doesn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. But that was a disgraceful tackle, if we're honest. Absolutely disgraceful. But Nick Pope has the ball. Emil Kraft looks to be okay, and we play on. 66 gone. Newcastle 2, Chelsea 0. It's been a really, really competitive Carabao Cup game, this, but Chelsea certainly had the better of the second half. And they're away again with Madueke. Madueke crosses, but there's nobody at the back post to meet it. And Joe Linton, that's poor from him. He's lost it to Cucurella.
Don't do that there. Get rid of it, Joe.
making silly little errors now, Newcastle. Good work by Asula, chasing down Enzo. And now Vega plays it out to Disasi. Back to Madweke again. But this time Gordon is helping out. Back to Disasi. Disasi spins, but Bruno takes the ball off him. Thank you very much, son. Bruno for Newcastle. Asula's making a brilliant run forward. And Bruno tries to find him, but good covering by Tosun. But the ball from Bruno just misdirected slightly, Billy.
Yeah, he had a chance, but I don't think that the defender was ever going to get outrun by Asula there. Although he was trying to make some movement.
And Chelsea start again with Vega just on the halfway line now for Chelsea. Still Newcastle United lead 2-0. Goals from Isak and an own goal from Chelsea's right back to Sarzi. In what was an excellent first half, but Chelsea have, they've stepped it up a gear this second half. They've had a bollock and no doubt about that at half-time. As Enzo sends one across for Madweke. The first time pass to Disasi. He has to track back to get the ball. Still in Newcastle's half. Across to Tosun now. Tosun has a look to see what's available. There's only his defensive partner, Badiashile, there. And now he finds Mudryk. He's been excellent second half, Mudryk, by the way.
Yes, I agree. He's their biggest threat, no doubt about it.
Yep. And now Enzo brings it forward for Chelsea. Sees the run again, but good covering by Lewis Hall. But again, the clearance just goes straight to a blue shirt. We just need to wake up a little bit here.
A couple of changes I think might be coming soon. One will be Gordon for Barnes, and I imagine one of the midfield will come off with either Tonali or Longstaff for Miley.
Yeah, I'd give Miley some minutes, definitely. He's on Kunku for Chelsea to Enzo. Plays it through, looking for João Felix. Brilliant defending. Again, Lloyd Kelly just calmly chests it down to Share. Oh, but Lewis Hall gives the ball away. Gordon had gone on a run, played into Mudryk, bounces around, and then Lewis Hall does really well. And out comes Nick Pope as well to grab the ball. There's just a little bit of tidiness creeping in, Billy, where they're just slipping in concentration.
100%, yeah. I think another couple of changes are needed here. Whether it's defensive ones or whether we take a midfielder off, or Gordon's certainly got to come off at some point.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair to Lewis Hall there, Gordon was there available for the pass.
But he was.
He then bent his run a bit further.
It's not the area to making runs in like that from Gordon.
No, just come to the ball and get it. Enzo now for Chelsea. But did you see that chest down from Lloyd Kelly a moment ago, Billy? Just chested it back to Share.
Yeah. Cold as a cucumber, wasn't he?
Outstanding.
Seen enough from him tonight. I mean,
there's no doubt about it.
Before that, he's twice a player Dan Burners, unfortunately for Dan.
Yeah, but it's pointless us saying that, Billy, because we know what's going to happen. As Tosun brings the ball forward, sends it to Disasi. Disasi to Vega. Vega to Mudryk. Sorry, it's Enzo. Plays it to Cucurella. Back to Enzo. To Badiashile. Fires the ball into Nkunku. Flicks it on to Vega. They can go wide again here for Madweke. Madweke on his left foot. Sends it into the penalty area. Bouncing around. And again, it's cleared by Newcastle. And it's with Bruno now. Just outside our own penalty area. Tonali lays it back to Lloyd Kelly. Kelly again, staying calm. Back to Nick Pope.
Yeah, this is he's going to hoof it.
Yeah, and we do win a throw in just to take the sting out of it a little bit. We need to make a change here. There's some very, very tired legs out there with 20 minutes to go. Now would be the time, Billy.
Yeah, Livramento for Kraft potentially. Another one maybe that could help. I mean, that's fucking dreadful.
Nick Pope's just kicked it straight out of play there. That's not great from the Newcastle keeper, especially when we're under pressure and we need to take the sting out of the game. Vega again for Chelsea to Enzo. Enzo to Cucurella to Badiashile. Now Mudryk again. Mudryk fancies taking everybody on, but this time Big Joe stands up and says, no, you don't, sunshine. Lays it into Asula. Asula, nice close control from him. Ball back to Joe Linton. Joe Linton skips in, plays the ball inside the Longstaff. Great bit of football from Newcastle. Now Sandro Tonali to Bruno. Bruno can see Gordon on the left-hand side. Gordon takes it down really well. Lewis Hall goes on an overlap. Gordon cuts in on his right, lays it back to Bruno. Bruno to Lewis Hall. Now Lewis Hall can ping across in. He did see the run of Longstaff, and it's flicked away by Tosun. And Chelsea now come away with it again with Mudryk. Up to Nkunku. to Cucurella. Newcastle will have plenty men back, but that's a good ball by Cucurella down the line looking for João Felix. But what a bit of defending again from Lloyd Kelly. And João Felix hauls him to the floor. I mean, he has been absolutely superb. João Felix is complaining, but he clearly dragged him down there.
It's just outstanding, strong defending, isn't it? And reading the game to
Pulling
get
the
across.
shirt, man.
Brilliant from Lloyd Kelly.
I mean, he's got the start for me against Arsenal, Billy. I think he's been fantastic. Lewis Hall is coming off.
Please not Dan Burn at left back. Livermento, thank God.
Well, Dan Burn is coming on.
Oh, fuck me. Who's he coming on for? Oh, maybe for Kraft.
I don't know.
Oh, not Dan Burn at left back, please.
I'm trying to see who's coming
Unless
off.
he's going to put left. He might put Lloyd Kelly at left back, I guess, which would be ridiculous for me.
Yeah, he has.
And Kraft has come off and Tino's come on. Has Kraft come off?
No, Gordon. He's gone 5 at the back.
Oh, fucking hell.
He's gone 3 centre backs. Livermento and Lloyd Kelly's wing backs.
Well played, AG.
Yeah, absolutely. And well played, Lewis Hall.
Oh, Lewis Hall's been outstanding, and he'll be taken off early with Saturday in mind.
Yeah. And it's and Asula's gone down there holding his right leg. Badiashile clashed with him. Painful one for Will Asula there. Let's have a look at this.
Odd.
Kind of just sort of, I mean, there's no malice in that. I think he just caught him on the ankle as he was down.
Big lad, isn't he?
He is a very big lad. But Newcastle have a good opportunity here with a free kick. I mean, with injury time, Billy, was still probably well over 20 minutes to go here.
And the rest, yeah.
Yeah, it's still 2-0 to Newcastle. I'd love a third just to kill the game.
Well, a third would definitely kill it, no doubt about it. Tonali on the set pieces again.
It is. And what's he going to do with it this time? Oh, it's a lovely free kick to the back post. Shea heads it back, and it's in from Sean Longstaff with the flags up.
Oh, piss off. How can you be offside for them free kicks? It pisses me off that they get caught offside.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think it is Fabian Shea on the far side when it was taken. But that's just what Tonali can do, Billy, with a free kick. Exactly what we've been talking about.
Yeah, Shea's got to be onside there. He's looking across the whole line.
I mean, that was a wonderful bit of play. Tonali, brilliant pass. Shea's header was great as well, but he crept offside. And Longstaff finished it really well.
Yeah, really good
But
finish.
unfortunately, it's disallowed for offside, and we play on. And Badiashile has the ball for Chelsea. To Mudryk again. Mudryk just taking his time, fires it back to Tosun now in the centre circle. He brings it forward for Chelsea. Sees the running. Oh, he's in, Felix! And Chelsea, he's missed! How has he missed that?
Well, what's the point? Who's letting him run through with it? And
Dan Burn.
I think you're right.
Dan Burn, way too slow to react there. Oh, dear me. And it's an awful finish from João Felix. And somehow it's still 2-0 to Newcastle.
That's dreadful from Dan Burn, by the way. Absolutely dreadful.
Dear God.
We look to solid as a rock all night, you know,
Wow.
at defence. As soon as he comes on, it's Christ almighty.
Yeah.
Let's have a look at this offside.
I think it's just Billy. I mean, you can't really tell from the angle of that camera.
I don't think it is. I don't think
Sean's offside. Definitely
I don't
not.
think Shea is either.
We're not going to get a decent camera angle, are we? But that should have been 2-1 regardless, Billy. A terrible miss from João Felix. Dan Burn, please, God almighty, dear me.
Yeah, he's going to shore things up within 2 minutes. He's fucking give him an open goal.
Yeah. 14 and a half minutes of normal time left. It is still Newcastle United 2, Chelsea 0. Thank you, everybody. Nearly 4,000 watching on Matchday Live right here on the Toon Review. Please do subscribe if you're new, but don't forget to hit that like button as well, guys. And welcome to all our new subscribers tonight to this fantastic community as Mudryk backheels it to himself and then out of play. But there's a lot of anxious faces among the Newcastle fans there. And I think they've been anxious since minute 1 of this second half. It's been It's been very much in the trenches, Bill.
No, stop giving it to Dan Burn on the air. Mate.
Yeah, Kelly, good ball up the line for Joe Linton, but he's took a heavy touch, but Bruno's in there. Bruno's got Vega all over the back of him. Good work from Bruno, and eventually wins the free kick for Newcastle.
Take your time, Bruno. Take your time.
Yeah, let's not rush this. Let's not rush this. I'll tell you what, Billy, I mean...
I wouldn't be surprised to see him bring Palmer on now, Burns on.
Yeah. It's certainly an option for them. I mean, I know he wants to save Cole Palmer's legs, but there's not a lot of time left in this game now, and he certainly could unlock us. Shea now plays a long ball up the field. Osula comes deep for it and does really well. Great control by Osula. Lays it to Bruno. Bruno gets away from João Felix. Bruno over the halfway line now. Plays it out left to Joe Linton. Joe Linton. Again, an overlap this time from Lloyd Kelly, but he cuts back inside to his fellow Brazilian Bruno. Now to Tonali. Bruno and Tonali just playing 1-2s to themselves here. Now it's back to Dan Burn.
Oh, dear me. He'll play 1-2.
And Fabian Shea. He goes right now to Emil Kraft. Kraft, long ball, searching ball for Livramento. Takes it down really well. He's got the Cookie Monster to deal with, though. Livramento still, but can't keep the ball in play, and it's a Chelsea throw.
That's dreadful.
Yeah, not great. And Chelsea now play it out. Enzo on the edge of his box. Osula dismantled. Oh, you lucky bastard. He almost got the ball there. And Mudryk looking for a free kick. He's not going to get it, says the referee. Free to throw into Newcastle.
Papa Bradley's in the chat, and he feels exactly how I do.
What's that, mate?
He's shitting his pants.
It wouldn't be Newcastle United if it wasn't a roller coaster ride, guys. That's a certainty. Anyway, Emil Kraft with the throw. Osula. But Cookie Monster comes in and takes the ball off him. He's trying to hold up Badiashile there. I just want that third goal, just to be sure, Billy.
Oh, but the clock goes forward 20 minutes in about 3 seconds.
Yeah, which that's definitely not going to happen.
Exactly.
I mean, normally a 2-0 lead at this stage of the game, you're thinking, yeah, we'll see it out. But it's Newcastle. You just never know, do you?
We just know if they do score, then our asses will go.
Oh, mine will be twitching like a bloody lion's nose. Never mind a rabbit. Dear me. Here's João Felix to Cucurella. Cucurella turns. He's got Vega in support. Osula comes back to force him to go back to Badiashile. Now into Tosun. On to Enzo. Enzo. Again, Newcastle just creating this black and white wall. Oh, it's a little lackadaisical touch from Tosun there, but he managed to find Badiashile. And Chelsea not really hurting us where they are right now. I mean, the Newcastle are doing well.
They're trying to pull us out. That's what they're doing.
And now Madueke. Back again to Desazi on the halfway line. Across to Tosun. Rifled into Badiashile. Cucurella. Badiashile. And again, looking for that killer pass, but we're not getting dragged out, Billy.
No, discipline to 2 lines of 4 and then a line of 3 in front of the 2 in front of them, sorry. It's good discipline stuff. As long as we stay regimented here, we'll be all right.
Yep, and we've won the ball back now. And Bruno again, good strength. That's a free kick to Newcastle. Foul by Nkunku. And again, we'll just take the sting out of things. Excellent stuff from Bruno there.
Yep, he's come on and he's calmed things down, hasn't he? Apart from when Dan Burn got involved, of course.
Yeah, indeed. Cucurella now into Vega. Incidentally, it's finished at the Amex. Brighton 2, Liverpool 3.
Well, space there on the left-hand side. Oh,
yeah. Madueke, back to Enzo. Enzo clips it across. Headed away well by Emil Kraft. Now Longstaff lays it to Bruno. Bruno, good turn. I'm not sure why there's a Chelsea player gone down there, but the referee...
Give a free kick.
Well, that's not a head injury, referee. Why? Oh, maybe he's holding his head.
Has he elbowed him?
No, it's Enzo that's gone down.
Well, them two don't like each other. It's the Argentinian, Brazilian...
Argentinian and Brazil, yeah.
They hate each other, them two. I'm not sure if he has elbowed him.
There's no in that at all. No. He didn't even move his arm.
No,
Get up, you.
He's run into him.
Fucking pussy. So Liverpool are through. Villa 1, Crystal Palace 2 is the latest score there. Manchester United 5, Leicester 2. Preston 0, Arsenal 3, and Tottenham 2, Manchester City 1. But that second half has just kicked off, so all hands to the pump for Tottenham as well.
What sort of free kick's that?
I have no idea, but I mean, look, we're just giving the ball back to Chelsea at the minute. I mean, it's literally holding out now, isn't it?
Kick it to them and get into your regimented shape, basically, isn't it? Pardon me.
But I mean, is this the kind of tactic that we want to see, Billy, or would you rather just see what we did in the first half? Just keep going at them.
Well, I guess we can say at the end of the game. That's a foul
as well again, but no foul from the referee.
No foul there. You haven't a fucking giraffe.
No, well, he's made some strange decisions. I don't think he's had a bad game, the referee.
No, I think he's refereed it really well, actually, but he made a mistake there.
And the offside flag has gone up against Chelsea, and the Cookie Monster doesn't like it. He's such a crybaby, isn't he, him?
Yeah. He'll be ringing caviar on the up as we speak.
Yeah. So, 82.5 minutes. Newcastle 2, Chelsea 0. Please keep subscribing if you're new to the channel, guys. And don't forget to give the thumbs up. And welcome to all our new subscribers to this fantastic community here on the Toon Review. Niall Powell, member for 16 months now. Thank you, Niall, for your support. Tonali might play a full game. It must be a full moon. Oh, that's a giveaway by Lloyd Kelly. First thing, but good recovery. And what a bit of play by Emil Kraft. Go on, son. What an interception. Oh, fantastic. The Swedish Cafu plays in Asula. Skips back onto his left. Asula shoots. Oh, he's hit the post.
Oh, how unlucky is that? How unlucky is that? And
Unbelievable.
In one blink of an eye, we've seen what we bought with Asula. Outstanding and crap before that. But
what about Emil Kraft, Billy?
Yeah, brilliant from Emil Kraft. Stepping out from defence, beating 2 or 3 players, playing a beautiful passing for Willisula. But Willisula's strikership here is brilliant. Cuts inside Cucurella, tries to bend it with his left foot, and he's just he's at the post. I don't think the keeper's getting there.
Unlucky.
Outstanding.
Wow. Well, there you go.
And that's why we bought Asula, I guess. That's something we haven't seen from him before. That was absolutely superb.
That was really good from Asula. And Emil Kraft, the Swedish Cafu, dancing past players for fun.
Well, we've seen why Emil Kraft really should be starting games at the minute, because Fabian Schär been making mistake after mistake, and Kraft does all the stuff that Schär does apart from passing the ball.
Well, I think Kraft could play right back on against Arsenal, Billy, on Saturday.
Maybe.
Here's Mudryk. And it comes again to the penalty area. This time Fabian Schär gets his head on it and clears it well. Joe Linton then gets on his bike to keep it in play on the far side. Got to be careful here. Nothing stupid. Bruno now. Oh, wonderful play from Bruno. Oh, brilliant play from Bruno. And that's a foul. I think Bruno played for that, but he had every right to. And João Felix is going to get booked for crying.
And he has called him out CUNC as well.
I think he did there as well.
Brilliant from Bruno, though. In that area of the pitch, doing that kind of trickery and little 1-2s. It's just something that we've not seen at Newcastle United before.
I mean, I think he did play for the free kick there, but that because João Felix stuck his arse out, he went over the top of it, and then.
Well, it's clever, isn't it? It's just clever play.
Absolutely. And then, of course, Felix gets booked for being an absolute whinge bag, and you've got to love it.
Paul Len's typo there is it's he's trying to put Asula, but unfortunately, it's
ovulation needs to keep getting time on the pitch. Yeah, I think you need to check your spell check before you send a comment in, Paul. I don't know any striker called ovulation. Maybe he's a Brazilian wonder kid, Billy.
It's all them eggs in the basket, isn't
it? Dan Robinson, thank you for your super chat. And notice how it's the cartel clubs who cry the most. Well, there's nothing new there, is there? Never anything new there. Kraft now. Oh, it's brilliant. Ovulation.
Brilliant from Livermento there to get away from Cookie Monster.
He's just run into a bit of trouble here, but
pass the ball, you dickhead.
And he was taken out off the play there. And Asula, he's gone down Livermento, but took one in the back of the calf. Don't know who it was.
It may have been Felix.
Well, certainly it looked like Livermento said something to Felix, didn't he?
Yeah.
Share now for Newcastle. Drills it up. He's given it away straight to Cucurella.
Oh,
Terrible ball by Share. But Cucurella, absolutely shocking. Longstaff's gone down.
Yeah, I thought he might have got a free kick there.
Yeah, but Newcastle break away again. Oh, come on, Tino. Oh, almost played it through, but Asula turns and bollocks Livramento.
And quite rightly too. And quite rightly too.
Absolutely. He
That's
was
got our play,
clean
by the way.
through had he been played in. That was so poor from Livramento. God damn it, man. But hey, good on Asula for bollocking him there, by the way.
Yeah,
He deserved to be.
Yeah. It was a simple pass as well, wasn't it? You know,
It was
like
just
a hard
to
pass.
play him in. He had the pace to go. Felix now. Out forward to Sarzi. We're inside. We're 3 minutes to go, plus whatever the referee adds on. It's still Newcastle 2, Chelsea 0. And the thing is, Billy, for all Chelsea's pressure, I can't remember Nick Pope making a save.
Well,
Like a desperate save.
no, not really. But I mean, João Felix should have really scored, shouldn't he?
Well, he should have, but at the end of the day, and Mudrik's got round, crosses the ball. Again, good defending by Joe Linton, but it comes out to Disasi on the far side.
Get out quickly, Joe.
Back in again. And good defending by Livramento, and that's going to be a Chelsea corner.
That's a goal kick.
No, it's a goal kick. Thank you very much. Over and out. Woo!
I'm hoping Ovulations can score in his second period.
Oh, it's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Newcastle fans in full voice there. I mean, I think, given that opportunity there, Livramento playing him through Osula, Billy, that could have been a goal because I think he was clean in had he played him in.
I agree.
Joe Linton now, Tonali. And Asula goes on the chase again. Badiashile and Tosun getting in each other's way. And he is Longstaff now for Newcastle. To Joe Linton. Longstaff, Joe Linton. Lovely ball to Bruno. Bruno steps forward. Great run by Bruno this. It's still Bruno. Plays it for Livramento. Back to Bruno. Oh, his touch is terrible. And unfortunately lost the ball on the penalty spot. But we win it back. Tonali now to Livramento. Livramento in for Longstaff. A lot of space for Longstaff in the box. And it's blocked by Badiashile. He keeps it in play. But Tonali is just going to let that go out for a throw into Newcastle.
Good. Cheers, Paul.
Yeah, pleased to give you a laugh, lads. Yeah, you did. Absolutely spot on, mate. I think you'll be checking your spell check from now on. Superb. Absolutely superb. Livramento now cuts it back, looking for Bruno. Cleared by Chelsea as far as Longstaff. And now Bruno again. But, well, he's not going to get past 4 Chelsea players. And Chelsea try and break on the quickly.
But look, Dan Burn again. Look where Dan Burn is now.
He's way out of position. And it's Madueke cutting back in on Dan Burn. Madueke, good block by Dan Burn. And then Bruno is fouled. No, he's not, says the referee.
Come on, ref.
Oh, what a shot that is from Vega. And brilliant save to Nick Pope down to the left. And Newcastle keep the ball in play, and play goes on. We're inside the final minute. And just as we're slagging them off, he makes a tackle. That's a comfortable save to his left for Nick Pope there. Long way out was Vega. But did take a bounce in front of him.
Yeah, it's good save. Good parry as well.
Yeah. Gets it away from goal.
And that's his supposedly weak side as well. So all the better.
Kelly now up the line towards Joe Linton, but Chelsea win it back. And here's Mudryk.
Please not now. 3 minutes.
Played through, and Nick Pope picks up 3 minutes of injury time, guys. 3 minutes. Nearly 4,000 people watching. Please do subscribe if you're new, as we've crossed 33,000 tonight, and our next stage is, of course, heading to 34. We want to keep this channel growing as much as we can, and with your help, we can do that. So share it, spread the word, and keep subscribing, guys, to an incredible community that we have here on the Toon Review. Well, we've almost played a minute of the 3. Chelsea, I think, are resigned to losing. Tosun now brings it towards the halfway line, sends it out to Madueke on the right-hand side. I'm staggered we haven't seen Cole Palmer.
Well, clearly the Carabao Cup is low in there.
Yeah.
Wish list, isn't it?
Yeah, as it bounces out for another goal kick to Newcastle. Chelsea tried to play a through ball there, and it just didn't work.
I mean, this is ever the optimist, but I just don't see him scoring twice in 1 minute 40 seconds.
No. Dean says, Billy, is this us turning the corner or just papering over the cracks?
Don't know. Papering over the cracks, I imagine.
Tonali's been replaced by Lewis Miley.
I mean,
technically, he's played 90 minutes, Billy, because he's played 91 and a half.
I mean, I don't know what Lewis Miley's benefit's going to get out of this, I'm sure. Brilliant from Tonali, though, tonight. Outstanding performance.
Oh, superb. He's done the dirty things for me really well.
Yep.
Intercepting the ball and just a top-class performance. Good to see Lewis Miley back on the pitch, even though it's going to be only for a minute or so. The fact that he's getting back to fitness is a huge bonus for us. Emil Kraft, who I think has been outstanding tonight, Billy, and he's won a free kick. Kraft's been superb, Billy.
He has, yeah.
But he's been good for us all season. He's never let us down once.
No, I agree. Give him a new contract.
Fabian Schär now to Dan Burn. Back to Fabian Schär. Last 30 seconds now of additional time. And I think Chelsea have finally waved a white flag here. They're not exactly chasing the ball down as much as they were. Joe Linton, good stuff on the left-hand side there. And Joe Linton gets away from Disasi, who looks completely out of gas. Joe Linton skips round one. He's in the chance, plays it to Livramento and can't get the ball across. Again, it ends up... I mean, that should have been a goal there. We were cleaning. Vivek, thank you for your super chat. Chelsea fan. Well played, lads. Our defence was very poor. Much love from India. Hope you go all the way and win it. Watch out for Asula. He looks a talent. The full-time whistle has gone. Thank you very much for that super chat, Vivek. That is very kind. Obviously, Vivek is a Chelsea fan. Has made a donation to a Newcastle channel with some very, very kind comments there. Thank you, Vivek. That is lovely.
Brilliant, Vivek.
But the full-time whistle is gone. We are into the quarterfinals, Billy Bob.
Yeah, we're now just 3 games from Wembley, people.
Wow. I mean, 3 games away from Wembley again.
Liverpool or Arsenal away, probably the next tie, but...
Well, I mean,
let's not piss on our chips too early, eh? Let's enjoy what we've just had.
Absolutely. Preston 0, Arsenal 3 is a result as well. Aston Villa 1, Palace 2 is in injury time, and Manchester United 5, Leicester 2. They are in injury time as well. Tottenham, 62nd minute of that game, are still 2-1 ahead against Manchester City. Stato, are we heading to Wembley or what, son?
Well, maybe after that. It wasn't a bad performance, was it?
Backs to the wall second half, but listen, I guess we kind of expected that. Chelsea needed a rocket up their arse, and they definitely had one.
Yeah, well, I think we were quite happy to let them play that game. We compacted the space. I thought Eddie's in-game management in this game was fantastic, especially in the second half. He made a lot of subtle little changes to just make sure we were handling the situations that Chelsea were trying to throw at us. For example, Mudryk trying to make a lot more happen in that second half. Yeah. He identified that was an issue. He moved Joe Linton onto the right-hand side to go and help out. Then he made the substitution, brought Tino on. A lot of in-game stuff, a lot of little tweaks made a big, big difference tactically. And I thought Emil Kraft tonight, I appreciate everybody's got man of the matches and everybody's got happy performers and things like that. Yeah. But Emil Kraft, bloody hell, boy, what an absolute performance from Emil Kraft tonight. He was doing the running that we expect Tino to do, timing challenges. He was everywhere. Everybody put in a really good shift today.
Lloyd Kelly, for me, has done enough, Alex, to get a start as well. But just before you answer that, John Adams, thank you for your super chat. Great first half and great commentary. Hoping for a home draw next, as we'll be in Newcastle by then.
Good stuff.
Absolutely.
We just had our home draw for the decade, so...
Yeah, it's doubtful, to be honest, John. It's doubtful, but hey, you never know. You never know.
Our ball will be in the microwave as we speak.
It always happens. Anyway, guys, Daniil, thank you for your super chat. Great commentary, guys. Topping off a great result. How are the lads? Thank you very much. Guys, I'm going to shoot because I'm going to pick up my beautiful lady from hospital. She's coming home on painkillers and has another appointment, so not out the not out the crap yet, but hopefully extra strong painkillers will help with her. Billy, Alex, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you, everybody, for all your super chats and everything. You've been absolutely magnificent tonight. But I will shoot, and I will see you tomorrow and leave you in the hands of Billy and Alex. So good night from me, guys.
Good night, Paul. Yeah, outstanding performance, Stato. Second half, resolute defending, like you said, regimented shape, and they found it hard to break us down, didn't they?
Yeah, I mean, early doors, it was fairly positive from us. We were structured. It was a little bit transitional. We did get that Lewis Hall shot early on that I think some of the commentators did reference. Shared a little bit better in the second half, less sloppy, still a little bit lazy. There was a few moments in the first 5 minutes as well. Willock with that 60-yard run, definitely. I mentioned a few cobwebs in the first half. I think by the start of the second, Joe Willock had definitely rattled off and shaken off all of those cobwebs, because that 60-yard run was a Joe Willock trademark run. It didn't result in anything, but we need to get him up to that speed and that standard, and he's definitely getting back. So to have players come in and fight for places like Kraft, Kelly, and Willock is really, really important, because we're going to need to freshen things up, because it's not been working with the personnel we've been using so far, especially in the last 5 games.
How impressive was William Asula when he came on, Stato?
Well, I think there's been a lot of doubters out there about how Eddie Howe and Jason Tyndall being involved too much in recruitment, about they've got their favourites because obviously Jason knew him from Sheffield United. I think that's proved it. It's proved why we recruited him. You can see all of the ingredients are there. I've not seen us win the ball high up from a striker's position as much ever in the last 2 years compared to what we've just done with Will Osula. He was fighting for everything. He is rapid. He is physical. If you don't play him through, he is furious. You give that boy the ball and you let him do his thing. He is a monster, and he's going to be a great player. I'm very excited to see how he develops. And I think after that mature performance, I wasn't super happy with him shouting at Tino. I get it, though. He really needed that pass. That was bad from Tino.
Yeah.
However, I think he's definitely shown enough to the manager now that he can be trusted as a substitute in the Premier League and hopefully be integrated a bit more in games.
100%. I think we got an aha moment, didn't we, as well, when he hit the post. It was an outstanding bit of play, wasn't it?
Fantastic. So you can see that. I know a lot of people have referenced the lack of goal scoring from him, but you can see he's definitely got it. He's got the power, the shot selection. He's got all of the right ingredients and attributes. Very similar to how I felt about Gordon, and a lot of people felt about Gordon pre-signing. It was like, is it going to work? Not sure, but does have a lot of the raw ingredients to make it work. So maybe. And Gordon obviously did end up working. Hopefully we can say the same thing about Will Osula, but he does look like he's got it.
Let's do some super chats. Daniil, thank you for yours. Great commentary, guys. Topping off a great result away the lads. David of a seminar, 199 super chat. Asula looks amazing when given more than 5 minutes. And Gallagher Brown has been a member for 27 months. Felt for Asula hitting the post with that chance. Looks a player. Yeah, I think we just said that, haven't we? So all round stats, we've got to be pleased with that, haven't we? It's a fantastic performance. Attacking wise first half and regimentally defensive second half.
Yeah, we got to see the best of both aspects of our team and our squad and how we can play. We can play defensive, resolute. We can press. We can play expansive football. We can play counter-attacking. We saw a bit of everything. Whoever paid for a ticket tonight, you got a treat, because there was a lot of really good performances, different kinds of play. It was a really, really good performance from pretty much everybody. I mean, maybe trying to look at things to improve. I wasn't overly happy with Dan Burns' performance when he came on. I thought it was bizarre. It was more noticeable because we just watched Lloyd Kelly do such a sort of stand-up job. It made it worse because all of a sudden we were contrasting it. But I think apart from that, maybe Pope's kicking was pretty bad. Whenever he tried to get it out to a fullback, it didn't work at all. That was pretty poor. But overall, yeah, I think everybody got a good treat and got to see a lot of players. Lovely to see Lewis Miley back on as well. He does look like he's a little bit chunkier as well, so we might get a bit more physical presence from him. And I think before I move on from that and let you carry on, Billy, happy birthday to Sean, and it was a fantastic performance from him today. He was everywhere.
I agree. I totally agree. Right, folks, we're going to get over to Patreon now and do our after-match reaction. And if we can get a stream set up for the draw, we'll do so. but we're not promising anything. We'll just see what we can do. But until the rest of the get things over, you know, we're going to go over to Patreon now. Get yourself over to Evermore NUFC for their aftermatch reaction. Always lively stuff in their chat. But until we see you again tomorrow night for the review of this game, have a great rest of your Wednesday night, people.
Away the lads and lasses. Come on.
Come back and check on some breathing. When I'm done, come back and check on some breathing.